It moves. Hi. Go. For my next trick. All right. Hey, everybody. Hello, Curvy. Hello, Bizri. Oh. Is this doing the at thing again? Why does it do that? Anyway, hello, Curvy. Hello, Cat Whisperer. Hello, Busy Euro. Yep. Hello, Shaunarama. Hello, Beetle Pins. What is that? I'm going to be eating. This is not a mukbang. I don't care if Scar comes in here. It's not a mukbang. I'm just hungry. Hey, K-Buns. Keep it to yourself. Hello, Horse and Rider. Hello, Shaunarama. Who did I miss? Beetle Pins. There we go. Hello, Ariana. Hello, Jesse Borrell. The duck says moo. I like that. I'm very quiet. There it goes. Wait, you say I'm quiet? Filters. Is that the threshold or the game? This was K-Bun's fault. I am doing well. I feel better. I've not actually been feeling well, but I feel better. It's your fault, K-Buns. This is your fault. All right, let's see. Do I sound better by any chance? Because if not, I think it's the threshold I need to move down. Well, don't turn it all the way up. Afraid to touch my mic now. Susanna of the Woods says I sound fine. It's just you, K-Buns. Ha ha ha. And I'm not going to mess with my settings then. Now my camera's all off though, and whatever. There we go. And I have the hiccups. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Spooky Edition. I'll put black lipstick on in a minute. I have it. Don't kill me. It's e.l.f. I bought it long before anything weird happened. And I'm not giving it up. It's still good lipstick. Right. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, I have DaVinci running. I should probably turn that off. That probably is why I sound so bad. Don't say if I didn't do anything to it yet. I might actually help it here in a second. Now that DaVinci's off. I have found if I have the editing programs on, it'll, yes, I know, you are a phone. And you make noise, because that's what phones do. They make noise and they distract us. But anyway, so there we go. It's the game that needs to come up. Bah! There you go. Somewhere in there is good. If I'm too loud, let me know. It's good to have you guys though, because that helps me muck up my sound. Anyway, Foodie came back yesterday. Who was expecting that? So I've got her set up to go when we are ready here. I need to get like some intro music. Actually, I was playing intro music, and I do have permission to play Fat Bitch Factory, but I wasn't thinking and didn't get it queued up fast enough. So here we are. This is what you get. I'm just closing some things here that we don't need. I'll leave that on. I'm trying to find my chat. There it goes. All right. All right. Hello, Possum Pal Service. Hello, Jimmy Neutron. Hello, Lizzie. Scooter made it in. YouTube's doing the thing here. I think what's happening, I don't have any proof of this. I'm just, I think this is what's happening. I think YouTube is testing the feature on certain channels like it does. Sometimes it just like sprinkles it out throughout all of the channels. And then they're just kind of testing to see how it works. Probably what's going to end up happening is they're going to roll it out to everybody. Either that or the YouTube is just having conniptions because they won't quit effing with it. So, who knows? I don't know. But I thought we would get started with some Foodie. So, unless there are objections. I was also hoping my headset would charge, so I'm kind of like buying time. But anyway, all right. So, how many of you have already seen this? Because she came out, has she? This is her most recent one. This streamed 21 hours ago. Just for the people in the future, today's the 30th of October. This came out on the 29th. And she was already in a hotel room. I know, spoilers. She was already in a hotel room, vaping, and had a cat on order. Who the fuck gives this woman a cat? She's fucking homeless. Anyway. Yeah, I know a lot of you have seen it already. Oh, it's a mixed berry cream cheese from Aldi. It's actually really good. And these are protein waffles from Aldi. Just so you know. I know she's got an apartment, man, but she's not moved in yet. You didn't think the hijabi removal would be so soon? I did. I figured she probably flew home without it on. Be honest with you. You've seen... we're not going to watch the whole thing because it's 3 hours long. I really just kind of want to watch through the first part of it. I have no interest in watching her eat the nashi. And then it looks like she goes off camera for some reason. Well, maybe we'll skip ahead and find out why the hell she turned her camera off. There's a face. Such a great face. So, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to watch why she's back and her explanation for it and just all that good stuff. And I don't know. And then when we're done with this, we'll go scrub our brains out with either Anna or Rosee. I'm kind of really wanting to do some Rosee, though. Aldi is a great grocery store, you know? You got chicken breast with a side of sourdough Flirting with a little butter? You got sourdough bread with butter? But yes, they do have good deals on meat there. And the meat's not bad. The hair fibers, yeah. Ooh, white bean soup. You know, I made some chili and it was good. It's not bad chili. It's just doesn't like me. So I can't eat it. All right. How dead are your batteries? Yeah, we're going to watch some Rosee. I've been reacting to Rosee. I just haven't gotten it edited and put up yet. So, because I went to Sleepy Hollow last weekend. So this most recent weekend. Had a really good time. Sleepy Hollow's really cute. Got to see the Headless Horseman 3 different times. So that was really neat. It's a really cool town. And what is the name of the town next to it? Which is actually where most of the stuff is. And then basically came home and I've had a migraine for the last 2 days. So, yeah, even with the rising food prices, Aldi's still, I mean, it's always going to be the cheapest place. If you have a Lidl, Lidl has very competitive prices to Aldi too. So if you have a Lidl and an Aldi near you, you're very fortunate. So. Oh, with less than 4 grams of butter. Gotcha. I'm with you. You used to work at Aldi and you met your husband there? That's kind of sweet. Man, I got mad respect for the cashiers at Aldi, man. They just like... And they're usually pretty friendly. Like, I don't know how they do it. I guess you guys get paid well. I'm not entirely sure. This only has 2,200 or 22K views? 22.5K views? Ah. Wait a minute. I'm turning into Rosee. Aw. I didn't know you were sick, K-Buns. Did you tell me you were sick and I'm just being an asshole? Maybe that... Maybe you cut off my head and I don't know. You know, there are days. It's a physical job, but it's good pay. That's good to know. I like it when places... I mean, especially since they usually seem to only have like maybe 2, maybe 3 people in the entire store. So I know they're putting you guys to work, but it's good to know that they pay you well. So... have to look up my other... Oh, I miss Woodman's. When I lived in Chicago, well, right outside of Chicago, loved Woodman's. You woke up sick this morning and you've been doing... I know where you've been. You need to rest. But don't leave. You're my only mod. I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. Which hidden object game are you playing? All right. I think that's enough dawdling. She's worse than I am. It's like a cold, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know how some horror movies start this way, where they don't have anything on the screen, you just hear sound, and then slowly the monster fades in? It's kind of what this is like. I'm going to speed her up a little. That being said, I don't know if you guys saw Lindsay's, I haven't watched the video yet, but Lindsay put a video out, and it's like Canadian horror story, and I was like, it's pretty funny. I don't need the sleep timer. Come on, brain. Playback speed. There we go. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. True Fear, Forsaken Souls. By Might Boot Up House of 1,000 Doors. Ooh. These all sound fun. House of 1,000 Doors. I have 2 waffles, so I will be eating another one here in a second. Okay. All right. When do you actually start talking? There we go. Jump scare. Oh yeah, I forget she's muted in the first part of this. Well, they're perfect for the season then. Wicked's latest Anna video. Maybe we'll go check that out. I have thoughts about Anna and her stupid
Shit, sorry guys.
Deep throating cream.
Well, I'm bald. You guessed it. Maxine, welcome to Rosee Bees. Sorry, I didn't give the other person a bees. Welcome. Sorry, I'm just like really overwhelmed. I literally just showered and I'm gonna be playing with my hair a lot because I'm not used to even like I need to relax. I'm freaking out. Like freaking out. Hi everybody. This is crazy what I have just been through like the past. Woo! Honor herself. Welcome to Rosee Bees.
Where the hell did she get the clothes? Is this one of her hijab? No. Wait. The hijab goes on the head, right? What's just the garment called? Look how much I didn't learn this entire time she's been in Saudi Arabia. Or, fuck. I don't follow Foodie, okay? No, not the head part. What's just the gown part called? Anyway. She looks better than I thought she would. I know, right? I know she's got like an entire can's worth of hair fibers on her head. I know that. I don't know how hair fibers work. I'm just assuming that's how hair fibers work. But she kind of doesn't look bad. She kind of looks healthy. I think somebody said she does have a filter going, but I mean, it can only do so much. It's a nightgown? Okay.
Hi guys.
Abaya is the gown. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
I need to turn the light on. My hair looks pretty. No. Look at I have a bit of hair fibers and it's really thin on the top. Like I have the worst.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
I'm telling you, it's thinner because like it gets really matted like just from wearing the hijab for a short period of time.
I thought the hair in a spray can things were hair fibers. Smoky grandma. So that's just what I assumed she did. I thought so too, Astra. Okay, Astra. I thought she looked worse in that too, honestly. So.
Yeah. Hi everybody. I fucking missed you guys. Really, Princess? Tracy, Tiny Shamrocks, everybody. Hello.
Her eyes are still wonky though.
Oh. Scrape. A bit.
It's like
it
this
is bald, I know. I wasn't even gonna put hair fibers.
It's like this eyeball's trying to escape her skull.
Because I hate them. I was putting the hair fibers and they all fell in my face.
Are they loose? Do you shake them on like salt and pepper? I've never used them before. Oh, okay. They are, except she uses a dusting container, not the spray. Okay. Is it, I guess, maybe easier to apply?
Day one hijab is off. Yeah. I was mostly wearing... Actually, okay. The beginning when I first put it on, I really didn't mind. Habibi J, Pumpy, welcome to Rebees. Thank you, Pumpy, Habibi, bye-bye.
Habibi, bye-bye.
Now I'm going to put my hair up because we got...
That's her stroke eye. I believe it.
She's on the way. Woo. Ew, look at my sideburns are white. Freaking hair.
Bitch, don't talk to me about white hair.
I have all hair fibers.
You all are like, oh, your two-toned hair is so cute. It's literally a white streak.
Oh, crapola.
Why doesn't she just grab one of those clips in a hair topper? I don't know.
Anyways. Do you guys want to hear my day in a minute?
I'm impressed she's got enough hair she can use a hair clip.
Fuck off.
Why does she cuss at her hair? You should be happy you have any.
Okay. Woo. Yeah, I ordered a wig. Kimby, Loyalty B's there. This is very exciting. Ready, set, Rebees. Lindsay, 53 months. That's insane. Canada Rebees. Ready, set, Rebees.
Yeah, she says she was shaving her sideburns and now they're growing in again. I mean, a lot of women do that. So it's not that weird. It's also not that weird for a woman to grow them out. So it just depends on what style you're going for.
Thank you. You thought it was a wig?
She
I'm
didn't
bally
comb over.
bald. No buffering.
I don't think this is a wig. I know a lot of people said it was. I was in Aren't You Exhausted's and Scar's chat last night watching this because I was laid up in bed. But she's going to buzz it. Well, honestly, she doesn't look that bad bald. I know, come for me. But I don't think she actually looks that bad bald. Anyhow, people were saying that they think they think this that she has on right now is a wig, and if it is, it's a very shitty wig. But I don't think it is. I think it's her actual hair.
Thank you, Beezus. Well, I need some hairspray and some more hair fibers, but because without the hair fibers, I'll show you guys one day.
She might have a topper on. That maybe.
I know, right, P? Thank you, Breeza. We missed your face. I missed you guys.
I missed you my glasses too. I never watched you much though. I stopped watching her around the Dick Nose era because I couldn't take it. Because I was actually watching her pretty regularly. I wasn't reacting yet, so I was actually watching her pretty regularly. And then, yeah, that whole thing with that guy happened, and yeah.
So I'm just going to have a bit of my inhaler.
My inhaler. Half of that was performative, by the way. It's puff puff pass, bitch, not inhale the whole goddamn thing.
Scarlet. I look happy now?
You like how he has a different insulting name in every chat? No one likes his ass. Did it take it out of you? You're like Rosee. You get to coughing so hard you almost fall over and cough up your actual lung. Alright, the way she hit that vape. No, but a bagel would have been perfect. I'm sorry I didn't think about that. No, it's a waffle. It's a toaster waffle with mixed berry cream cheese on it. You're on a smoking break because you're job hunting? Well, good luck. It is a interesting economy out there to be job hunting in. If you're in the U.S. I don't know. Where are you, Scooter? You don't have to say. People never have to answer my questions.
Enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
I need my glasses. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh, God. She says she's in a hotel later. She'll explain she's in a hotel later. So I've never been in a hotel where they have colored towels. Unless it's like a really upper class hotel, but I don't stay there because I'm not that fancy. But like, I've never been in a hotel where they had stripy towels like this. So did she bring her own towel? Oh, you're in Columbus? Well, good luck.
Did I lose my glasses?
You got a good market there? I think it really depends on what you do. Hey, we got a bunch of Ohio people in here.
Yep, I probably did.
And where are my October babies? Because we've only got 2 days left. I think, is today Anna's birthday? It's either today or tomorrow. I know Anna's birthday is like either on Halloween or like really fucking close. Hey, Yogari, what is that? Yo Garcia, haha, I can read.
I probably left them at the dang airport or something.
You're in Granada by the beach?
Where's my glasses? Oh no, don't tell me I lost them. Fuck. Seriously.
Scubula.
what?
That's funny. No, I really meant to pause. That's a good name, Count Scubula. Well, I like K-Buns also believe that she is in her actual apartment. So, I think she's been in her actual apartment. So, yours was on the 23rd. Mine was technically the 25th, so. Yeah. I usually celebrate on the 31st, though, because I'm that guy. But, anyway. I know when I was in Aren't You Exhausted's chat last night, yeah, there was like 3 or 4 of us that all had a birthday on October 25th. It was really crazy. I've never seen so many people before who had the exact same birthday as me.
I bet you I left them in the car. Yep.
Should I speed her up to time and a half? Because she's really slow.
Oh. Well. Anyways.
Thank you, Possum. Boing. I can't remember the last time getting up and down from a chair winded me that badly.
Sorry, that really hurt my lungs.
I think I had COVID. I think I was legitimately sick.
I need my glasses.
Was it September 25th? There you go.
Hey, Nina.
It's kind of the same thing.
KFG's
Jody, we'll accept it. We'll accept it. Wedding anniversaries, we'll accept it. I guess it counts.
profits. Do I feel free? Yeah.
She's even slow on 2x speed.
He looks so happy. I'm happy. Thank you, Beezus.
No, waited looking for glasses.
Taking bong
so
rips.
tired.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it did.
No, my
Emmy.
double chin. So, who wants to hear all my stories?
Me. Quickly. I'm gonna speed her up, guys. I'm sorry. I don't actually want to be here all night listening to Foodie. I should put my glasses on. We'll do that. Does she have closed captions yet? Hey, look at that.
Teardrop!
Yours is the 25th, Bizuru. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Glitter Queen. Hello. Frig, I miss you guys. Like, really. Okay, so.
Wow, she actually sounds like a normal person now.
I know you're probably thinking, what a fake Muslim. Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't really care. I was fascinated that you attempted to convert or revert or whatever. I thought that was a fascinating story arc, but, you know, I don't judge, man. When you want to believe is what you want to believe. Just don't shove it down my throat. That's all I care about.
First of all, when it comes to religion, I'm just going to flat out say.
Thank you, Susan.
Okay. Okay.
We only have a few more days of hat season left, so.
Yeah, I need to get my inhaler. Hey, last call. No, you're not blocked.
Ooh,
You can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Rena G, welcome to Very Important Video. Raise your keys.
Yeah, October's the only baby. October babies are the only babies we care about on this channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm sorry.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, it was paused. You friggin' troublemaker. Hey, everyone. Nina, you look just like Liz Taylor in that eyeliner. I'm wearing mascara. Thank you, Liz Taylor. Like,
wait, it's 25. Your 25th year anniversary is this year in October. Congratulations, Jody. That's a hell of a. I was gonna say other words, but none of them come out well. Good job. That's what I mean to say.
Before her 8 husbands or after, because 8 marriages will do a toll on you. I'm betting. All right. So just get it out of there.
Such a witchy hat, though. Maybe. I do have a gray hat that I'll probably decorate for Christmas time. Actually, I have the red hat. That's right. But I wanted to do... So I've got the red hat. That's a witch's hat. That I'm going to make a permanent Christmas wintertime hat. But I also got a gray hat that I had originally intended to make a wintertime hat. Because I wanted to do like a snowflake kind of frost theme on it. And then I just never got around to doing that. So I think this year, since I bought 3 more hats, I got an orange one, a yellow one, this green one, and the purple one that you guys have seen a lot of. I I'm going to dedicate the orange one to being like a Halloween-y fall hat. And then the other one, like the yellow one, I got this really cool brown band on it. I think it's actually like a wig band. I don't know. But it's a hat band now. And I got to look at it and I'm like, that looks really summery. So I might end up making like a summertime witch hat too. I kind of wanted to have a witch hat for every season just because I got it in my head last year that I wanted to wear witchy hats all year long. So now I kind of inadvertently did that because I found out that they had new colors. And I was like, I need those. So, oh, and I've got a pink one. I think you guys have seen the pink one once. But I had the pink one for spring, and it's got all kinds of flowers and shit on it. So it's got peonies and those purple flowers. That makes sense.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt. Thank you, everybody. Leave this abaya mess on the floor. Wait, what song is that? Holy crap, you can tell I haven't, my tolerance is low. I had like one friggin' hoot.
So I sent her an Anna gif. That's funny.
It's alive! It's alive! Okay.
It lives!
So I'm back in Canada. I literally just got, well, back not that long ago. Like,
see, I know she's lying. Because that's what she does when she's lying. Her brain gets, her mouth gets to running faster than her brain can, and then that's what she does when she tries to pause.
maybe a few hours, if that. Had a shower, blah, blah, blah. Messaged family and that, you know, they're all like wondering about me. So got to the Montreal airport. So basically,
well, Thanksgiving would be kind of fun if I could do like a whole like turkey fuzz turkey fan thing in the back. That would make this hat really unwieldy, but it would look really cool. Yeah, and she darts her eyes, Smoky Grandma. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, I couldn't see anything. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. Who else? Okay, Teardrop. I was so behind. Nina. Teardrop, member for 30 months. Wow. Me too. Ready, set, ready. I'm so happy to see you.
I need that. I'm sorry. Hang on. Go back. Where was that? Nope. Oh, that's going back too far. Shit. I lost it. I'll never find it. Give me a second. Okay, I'm so happy to see you. Come on, we can do it. I believe in you. I don't think I'm gonna get there. I'm never gonna find it. Okay, wait. Close, getting there. No, she's making eye contact. This is uncomfortable eye contact. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? God. That's pretty good, though. That one's pretty fucking good. No, did I miss it? Is this not the same? Yeah, she must have done it twice. There was one where she had both of her eyes crossed.
Just because I was genuinely curious. Oh, you guys have been with me for so many months. Okay. Now, what was I saying?
I'll find it later.
So I'm divorced. Okay, first thing about religion. This is why I don't like the vape, because my mind is scattered. Basically, I believe in God. God is in my heart. God got me through this whole effing trip. Every time before I did something, I said, in the name of God, which is Bismillah or...
Okay, look. Before we get into this, I literally don't care what any of you believe. As long as it's legal, right? But I'm gonna crack jokes because this bitch, I'm sorry, her belief in God extends to the tip of her nose.
Yarab. I believe in God. I believe in a lot of things about Islam, like a lot. I believe in things from like every religion though. Like,
did you even read anything about Islam? I don't know a lot about Islam, but I'm willing to bet I might know more than you.
Every religion to me has like I'm so confused and agnostic. The only thing I know when it comes to God is I believe in God. When it comes to religion, I'm confused. And I feel like, yes, I probably did jump into it and take the Shahada too quick. But it was also a lot of cultural pressure. And it was pressure from Salah, even though he didn't like... Okay, basically we're divorced because like... And I'm not talking bad about him. I don't want any bad talk about him. Please, thank you. Because like, I still love him. And we love each other. The divorce was fucking horrible. Like, horrible. The most
Her story about this divorce.
hardest, disgusting thing I've ever had to do in my life. I'll tell you about that. But
That's the most hardest and disgusting thing you've ever had to do in your life? Are you sure? Are you sure? I have stories that you have told that I need to, like, tell my therapist because I can't get them out of my head.
I don't believe that you have to wear a hijab to be Muslim or believe in God. I don't think you're going to burn in hell for having nails.
I don't think that's, but okay.
But it's also cultural. Like, the culture in Syria with religion goes hand. You hear the prayer on the loudspeaker.
Yes. Religion is cultural. Yes. Good job.
You know? So, I mean, for him, I feel so bad for him because he is so confused as well. And I have to, this whole time I'm remembering he's human.
Is he confused? He's probably confused as to why the fuck he married you. All right, we're going to do this. This is not working. How bad is it? Yep. Why did I do this? This was a terrible idea. Why did you let me do this? Okay. It's good enough, as far as you can tell. I'll look at it later and be like, Jesus Christ. Right, that's not anywhere near the most disturbing thing she's done. Well, it's a retro react in that this is from yesterday. Excuse me. Sneakerhead Queen Bee. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love to make one for you next. Oh, well. All right. I will never turn down a free hat. Or you can tell me how much it is and I'll pay it. I won't take, I mean, I am actually commissioning to get my YouTube icon changed though. So, and it's going to be absolutely adorable when I get it done. So,
and I'm excited. Like, he was raised so strict, and
how is this all Salah's fault all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Just like also has so many expectations from all his family. His family's wonderful people. They threw me a party. Like, they were crying. They're sad to see me go. I was crying. I did so much. Like, Salah and I, the last night we spent together.
They were coming to get me. Uh-huh. That's what I say about wonderful people. Yeah, right. I wish that was the worst thing that ever happened to me, is I had to divorce my fake husband. Look, this is the extent of it. I'm sorry. I don't have time to go do my eyes. I never do much anyway. So I haven't even heard of her until last year. Oh, Mammy Bell. Oh, Mammy Bell. It dawns on me that there are people that have not met Chantel before Kuwait. You are in for a ride. Oh, because this is day one. This is like day fucking one.
Together we woke up and the couch above us was covered in tissue. Like, I've
right,
never seen him bawl, and like we were both bawling because like it's a hard change to go through. It's not just like, you're not just like one day, just like, you don't spend 3 years together as a married couple building memories in a life to just, oh, whatever, c'est la vie. You know, like, you don't do that.
I don't know, man. You didn't have a hard time doing that to your cats, so.
You know what I mean? I couldn't, and I didn't think I would cry, but I couldn't control it.
Yeah, Smokey Grandma. Yeah, I started watching it when she lived with BB still.
So I'm gonna do a vlog, but they made like traditional Syrian food and desserts for me, and listening to music, shisha, you know, the
you
usual.
Thought she was new 2 years ago.
And I slept over at families before leaving the next day for my trip, and I thought, I really want to spend one last comfortable. I want a good night's sleep. I'm gonna be traveling 30 hours, and I want to see Julia. Like, honestly, it's just tough. You know how like I feel I love Julia so much, and so yeah. And then so anyways, but I just.
What is her fixation with trying to convince us that she likes that cat? And why does she think we believe her? I don't understand that part. I know why she gets the new cat. Like, I get that part because she's literally just doing it to piss everybody off. And it works. But I don't understand why she is insisting that, A, that cat even likes her. That thing runs and hides from her. My cats don't do that. And B, that she likes the cat. All she does is shove the cat away. The only time she wants that cat near her is when she's showing it off for the camera. That's not liking the cat.
At the end of the day, maybe it took me 3 years to realize this, but I was always confused. I was always confused a little bit. Joanna Dark, welcome here for Recipes.
Cats no, feel like you haven't watched her before Kuwait.
God bless them and his family. It's a completely different culture, and that's okay. It's not his is wrong, mine is right, his is wrong. It just is what it is. It's one of those things that fucking suck, and you can't do anything about it. And I think he's like confused too. And so anyways, yeah. He sent me a picture today of the little card with a potato face. Why did you forget to take this with you? He's so funny. Anyways, he was really a solid rock in a lot of ways for me that you guys don't realize. Honestly, I don't have my head screwed on right most of the time. He would find things for me that I would always lose. You know, he would just like do everything that I can't do, like in my personality.
That's cool.
So anyway, and I would bring out like the silly side that he never was always taught to suppress in a way, you know?
There we go.
So anyway, the day that I'm leaving for the airport, I got no sleep. We were this party lasted till like 2 a.m. and the kids were awake at like 7 screaming. So I'm just like, I got no sleep. Okay. So family expectation. Yeah. He poured water. Oh no. He poured water on me. It's like not battery acid. Hey, Barbara. I mean, we weren't perfect, obviously, but oh, Scrape, did you write a comment? You said you felt muted, and yeah. Hey, Carrie, thank you. Sorry, everybody. Hi. The whole idea of the hijab, like no disrespect. Yeah, it's not for me, but kids don't care about sleep. Iona, Luna, welcome to Recipes. Thank you guys for joining.
Here's my thing with like the hijab and the abaya. I think they're beautiful. And I've seen some beautiful ones. We've got a really big, well, I don't know how to explain this without it coming out weird. We have a really large black Muslim population in the area where I'm at. But I have lived in areas where it's not black Muslim population. And I guess those are like two different cultural groups. I don't know enough about either of them, so please don't come for me. But, so I've seen a lot of really pretty hijabs and abayas out there, and I've always just like loved the fabric and stuff like that. So I think they're gorgeous. And I didn't as a child understand that they were religious, and I was always like, oh, I want to wear those. And now that I'm older, I know that they're religious. So obviously not my religion, so but I still think they're gorgeous, which is why I've never understood why when she was over there and she insisted on wearing the hijab and the whole outfit, why she didn't go buy nice ones. Not like the ones she was wearing were terrible. I mean, they kind of were, but she never tried to even find nice looking ones, right? I don't know. It always just really puzzled me because I'm like, I know that there are beautiful ones out there. I've seen the fabrics they're made out of. Why wouldn't you go do that? I mean, I know like your everyday one probably is just kind of like jeans and a t-shirt kind of a thing, but like I've seen some really gorgeous ones. I don't understand. Anyway. Delusion. That cat hated her, right?
So, the next day, I wasn't expecting this. We're in the room having breakfast, and he comes in with some papers, and he's like, we talked about we're going to divorce. And I knew we were going to divorce. Like, it was inevitable this was happening. But it was just shocking seeing the papers and pen and a couple of his family members around. And I'm just like, were you guys like conspiring behind my back to make
Bitch, you knew this was going to happen. How is this conspiring?
These papers? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, guys. I have wicked sideburns because I've been shaving them, so they're like growing out weird and they have gray hair in them. Anyway. Is my nashi delivered? Let me see.
She can't actually make this face in real life. This has to be something she saves just for the internet.
Let me go check. Hold on. I'm going to hide the camera whenever I get up because, well, see, that happens.
They would take careful care through the though for the fabric. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh my god. I can go outside and not have to cover myself. Anyways.
Mammy Bill, yeah, there are people who think that.
He shows me the paper. I use Translate to see like what exactly It said, right?
That scares me. That statement right there. Not that I think there's anything insidious about anything, really, honestly, but can you imagine being somewhere where you cannot actually read the language well enough to negotiate a legal document, right? And let's pretend, so she's in this situation where she's got him, his family, and she's by herself. She's the only non-native speaker in the room. The documents are written in, I don't know what language they speak, I'm sorry. But the point is she can't read it. She's got to rely on Google Translate or whatever the fuck app she used. I don't know. But like, that just is not how I would want to negotiate a legal document, honestly. But, you know, she's Chantel.
Oh, someone joined? Jessica Stanton. He was very beautiful. Thank you. I just hit reviews. Nina, question, when did you decide? Or no, it was over. Okay, I'll get to that. Thanks, Nina. Tara Escondida Gibson, welcome to Reviews. So, they had to be witnesses. But, of course, his family's very influential in his life there. It's
Arabic,
so different
thank
from
you.
Kuwait. So, these are two. Welcome to Reviews.
Look, man, my brain has been rebelling on me for the last 2 days. That's my only defense. That's literally my only defense. That's all I've got.
Thanks, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte, everybody. Welcome to Member. So basically, these PJs are loose now. Yeah. I all of a sudden, this like rage and hurt came over me. I don't know why, but I was so hurt that like it was shocking to me signing the paper. So I said, he was doing like the signing his, I went, Surah, like hurry up, in like Arabic. And so like his family was shocked. Like I freak out like that sometimes.
She said hurry up or he said hurry up? How does she only know like catchphrases?
I don't know why, but I was so hurt that like it was shocking to me signing the paper. So I said, he was doing like the signing his, I went, Surah, like hurry up, in like Arabic. And so like his family was shocked. Like I freak out like that sometimes.
Are you ever not freaking out? Just asking.
And I can't help it. I'll lose my mind if I stay there. Like I can't. So I sign the paper. I go outside. I get up and I just go outside and slam the door. Saver, look at her. His aunt and his cousin that come out.
That is the one thing that has always drove me fucking nuts about her lives is that, like, she's... Look, man, I don't classify people a lot. This woman is, like, freaking psychotic. I'm sorry. She goes from telling this story, and she'll do it too, like, she'll be crying about something, like, she's emotionally distraught about something, and somebody will come in and she'll be, raise the bees! And it's just like... That's a switch, man. I don't know, man. That's just weird.
Side and they're like, what's wrong, you know? Like, and I'm just like in Arabic, and I'm just like, when Salah? Like, when means where in Arabic? So I'm like, where's Salah? He comes out and he's like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, take me to the airport now. Like, open the car door, open it. So he let me in, and then anyway, he's like, why are you so upset? Like,
yeah, exactly,
like, you know?
Teddy Pigs.
I don't know what it was. And then so yeah, he's like, did you want to stay married or something? We talked about this, and I was like, no, because basically, like, he will not be married to a non-hijabi. Like, he just won't.
No, I didn't want to go to your party, but I wanted to be asked if I wanted to go.
Do it. I don't know. And I'm gonna be myself. Like, I need to be myself. I'm trying to explain these things to you, but
I don't know, maybe you've been yourself a little too much. I would just, you know, a lot of your problems in life kind of come down to you've been yourself. I'm just saying.
Like, I can't. I felt blindsided. He was already prepared. Right, teardrops, what makes you think? But he told me he was going to do this. But I wasn't, it was shocking when it happened. I was just like, wow. It's really done. Like, it really is. And it does feel done. It does. You know, so... Somebody got brand new in Syria. He should have warned you. Yeah. He kind of did, but not enough, I guess.
He should have warned you. Hey, you know that thing we've been talking about doing for the past 3, 4, 5 months at this point? Yeah. Here it is. That thing that we've been talking about nonstop for the past at least 3 months. Surprise! You're going home tomorrow. How about we sign these papers? Hey, like, woo! He popped out of a cake with him, and he was like, yeah! Come on. This is so stupid. Come on, Foodie.
Yes. Aunt Janet, welcome home, you bees and bees.
Right,
Thank
Scooter.
You. Right.
I think it's shit like this that I'm like, I appreciate my relationships. I really do. I am reminded that I have adult relationships.
Hey, Pumpy. Yeah, I don't know.
Pumpy?
So I'm a divorced. Did I ask for the divorce or did he? Honestly, oh yeah, Nina, your question. How I knew it was over, I can answer both at the same time. Yeah, Jessica. I just like back and forth for 3 years. I go through these spurts where I go back to Canada, come back, go back to Canada, come back, because I'm so confused about myself. Like
We haven't noticed.
A tug of war, you know? I had the most problematic toe. That is true. Hey, Liv. Yeah, we're gonna keep in touch. Like, we're on good terms.
Are you? Are you sure you are?
And we're still pretty like affectionate. Like, it does feel different, but like the hearts and the the emojis have changed in our talking from hearts to like flowers. But I'm okay. Like, you know, it was hard. I did a lot of crying, and now I'm just like, I have to focus on my new life. I got a new life. It's full of nashies and weird vapes.
Look, I'm not saying that people Chantel's shies cannot have meaningful, deep, loving relationships with people, because they can. I'm saying Chantel has not done much to convince me that the people around her have those relationships with her. Maybe Pete's, but I don't know. I honestly can't tell what Pete's damage is, because there's damage. That's damaged goods. But I can't tell if Pete's is just that obsessed or if Pete's is just that desperate. She's,
so anyways,
yeah, Lizzie B, she is.
I don't think I'll ever do that again. My problem is I have to commit to a whole, life of celibacy, because, like...
Right, moonlit novel? No one dumps me because they hate me. They leave me because they love me. And they just can't stand to be around me because of how much they love me. I don't think that's how that works, but, you know. I do watch a lot of K-drama, so...
I'm attracted to, like, men that look like Salah. Like, I like dark hair, Arab-looking beard, hairy chest, tall, kind of controlling, you know? Like that.
Why do you like controlling men? You hate being controlled. You hate it. Why do you want a dude like that? You're just asking for problems.
That kind of thing. So, I cannot do that, because then I'll end up married again. And you know the rule, and you know the drill.
You really did think that Dick Nose was going to marry you, didn't you? You really thought that guy was going to marry you. Wow.
Right, Nicole. When did you know, hon? Oh, yeah. So I was just like one day, like, hold on.
I got to remember my story. Hang on.
Right, read it. Okay, let me just, one day I just...
What was the point of that? You didn't even inhale. You just, like, rolled it around in your mouth a little. What a waste of money.
I had a fit where...
I don't even vape.
There was just so many things that were annoying about, like, our situation. Like, the electric wasn't on or something, I don't know. And I felt really like we were arguing more because, like, he didn't understand that I just wanted to be alone most of the time.
Idiot witch. I believe you hit the nail on the head.
And it was hard getting used to being social. Like, I had no social battery left, and big cultural clashes. And we were arguing more, and I was just, like, losing my mind. Were
you having cultural clashes, or were you having you're a bitch classes? I put it out there. Idiot Witch said maybe she likes controlling men because she likes being contrary and likes the problems it causes. Gold star.
Was like literally freaking out. And I just like, I'm like, before this escalates and turns very ugly.
This is why she eats gummies, because she doesn't know how to inhale.
Like, I can't.
She can't inhale. She can't breathe.
Live here. And so just stay in Canada, please. You're cheesing. So that's what happened.
And then he died. I'm sorry, that's an inside joke.
Let's wait for him to go because I don't want him seeing my fat ass. Shut up.
That's why it's called Leave at the Door. Do they DoorDash in Canada? Do they have a different app there?
The squat toilet? Well, we had a traditional toilet. Not squat. I've had to use it. Friggin' hard. I almost fell over.
I'm impressed you could squat, so.
After taking a dump, I almost fell into the fucking little hole like this. And I know, yes, I'm a big dishonor, but like, that's the thing. I don't want to feel like a fucking dishonor. You know, just because I laugh at tuba farts. They're fucking funny. I'm sorry, but I can't be part of a culture that doesn't find flatulence funny.
I mean. Know thyself. Know thyself, Foodie. Know thyself. Oh, shit. Are you really not allowed to laugh at fart jokes, like, for reals? I'm pretty sure every culture has potty jokes. I'm just saying, it's like something everyone does. So I'm just saying, probably there were fart jokes there.
But I love it. They were very nice. Yes. Yeah, teardrop. But it just wasn't for me. Sorry. Anyways, you look fucking great. High as fuck. Thank you, Harley. Do I? Thank y'all. Thank you.
This angle makes her look like she's got a fisheye lens on her camera, because it just makes her face look so round, and everything on her face, her features are just so like disproportionate and pronounced, and it just, this angle just does her no fucking favors, and she just looks like she's in like a fishbowl, like she's pushing her face up against a fishbowl, and it always has, even when she was smaller.
I hope I get Julia back too. Yeah. No, I don't want men. I don't want men. I literally hate them right now. No offense if you're a man, but you're allowed to have a personality. I hit the wrong thing. Let me go get the food. I'm so hungry, guys. I have not had anything to eat since the airplane.
I'm not watching her eat. I'm trying to remember if her chat just like glazes her for a bit here. I like using that term.
Oh yeah, I have so many stories to tell you.
Do you?
First of all, this is like everything I dreamed of. The whole trip, I kept thinking, only 30 more hours till I get to be high and talking to beezers and eating fucking nashies.
Goals, man. Goals.
Only 20 hours until I get to be high.
Only 20 hours until I get to be high.
Hello. The internet, right? But I feel bad for him. Like, he says he'll be okay, and he wants to build a life there. So.
So could you please leave so I could do that?
It's nothing like ice on the side. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, right?
Yeah, her eating is not great. Seriously, watching this, if you told me the Kuwait and Syria era were just a fever dream, I would believe you, because she's exactly who she was like a week before she met Saleh. Yeah. Yeah, this is... I'm not even sorry about this pause. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Nikki T. Yeah, this is why I'm like, how many of you watched this before? Because like you are in for it. To be fair though, this version of Chantel happened after BB. Yeah, this is what did they call it? Anyway, this was after BB. I can almost see the word in my head and I can't think of it. The luxury villa. So after she moved out, well, after BB made her leave, after she moved out from BB, like she was normal-ish. She was a little over the top, but she was like normal-ish. And then she moved into the luxury villa, yes, with Pete's for the first time. And it just all went downhill. It just all went downhill. And she started dating, and her weird dating stories, and, you know, she would date and she would eat, and Pete's was Pete's, and just all kinds of things. It was, and then Natter, and then Dee Dee, and then, yeah. Give me just a quick second here. Where's my emojis? Where's my kissy face? Smooch, smooch. So, and then after that whole thing, because I quit watching, then she's like, yeah, I'm getting married and I'm moving to Kuwait. And that's where we've been for the last, 3 years? She's staring at that bag like it's a life-saving medicine. Yep. Oh, it's Halloween in Australia. Well, happy being on the other side of the world. Hey, Renata. He stopped doing third 4 years ago. Oh, sorry. That was a conversation I'm not part of. When I was in the military and in Germany, I dreamt of seeing my loved ones, but not what I was going to eat. Yeah. Yeah. It was our Ho era. Yes, it was. That is true. Cuba. Yeah, Cuba happened. Lindsay. Putting shit in perspective over here. That's right. That's right. Twice. Not once. Twice. She went back for seconds. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. There we go. I didn't use these this month. Now that there's 2 days left. Anyway, what do we want here? What does she talk about? I don't want to watch her eat because I fucking hate watching her eat. Is she done eating? Oh, it only takes her 17 minutes to eat, so. And then what do we talk about after that?
Honest thing, I literally don't think I'll be able to flirt or be talk sexual like I used to. It just grows. Look at my hair fibers. Look, want to make a hairline? Wait. Oh, disgusting. I only ordered one nashi.
No, you didn't. You ate 2 of them, didn't you? She ate 2, right? All right. Princess Brioche, Moodlet Novel, Sherry Umholtz, Ethereal Icefield, and Line Song. Welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. I think you're getting internships. I don't remember.
I didn't want to overdo it. Hey, Latina Queen. Celestial Mod. Yeah, but he's like, I'm not going to block people. I don't think he said he can't watch
All
me
you
without
care
hijab,
to enjoy
so
people.
He doesn't want to watch. So, maybe my hair scares him.
That's why I'm saying, there's no way in hell this is a wig. It's shitty. It's a shitty wig. This is like dollar store wig. I actually wager dollar stores have better wigs. I wanna. Why did she go off camera? That's what I'm really curious about.
Emotions. Chlamydia. Villa 2.0. Maple. Bonita.
She's tired.
They haven't kicked in yet, Scarlett.
Hang on.
I was fulfilling some kind of role that pleased somebody.
Oh,
you know
I
what I
remember
mean?
this part.
Gigi Lamarosa. Yeah, maybe when I'm not burnt, Mike. Olive.
Oh, this is where they're trying to name the cat.
I know.
No, wait. Night Owl's a person.
Juice. No, he's not gonna. Yes, I am. Excuse me. Thanks, Ray. I'm good. You live in Watertown, Carrie? Really? Have you ever eaten at Sonic's? Juicy. Katie. Bug? How about Junebug? No, not Junebug. Naming pets is really hard. How many times did you throw tantrums over food? Many. You already know. Thank you. Babe, I want Krispies. What? You want Krispies again? Why you eat it? Not every day, Yanni. He always says Yanni.
What does Yanni mean? Does it mean... I hope it means something nice.
Ginny? Sessa doesn't understand the concept of going away forever. I'm still gonna like Salah I know will still help. It's his family, right? So he'll still help them. Even like, you know, with the donations they got, but he's still gonna help them. And I want you to, like, you know, like try to send her something sometimes.
No, you won't. You're gonna completely forget about everybody over there. Look at that. Look at that face. Yep, that's exactly it. You are not going to remember any of these people in like a week. Especially if you keep going the way you're going now. Like, you're just not. You're bad at relationships to begin with. This is long distance for the seconds. And thirds, you're just a very self-centered person. Like, there's nothing in it for you, so you're just not going to maintain these relationships. And honestly, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to be surprised if Sala continues the relationship even at a friendly level with her. I mean, I know they spent 3 years together, but I just feel like this last year where they've been in, they've been in his family's home trying to make that shit work. I think he's done with her ass, and he has been for a while, right? So, Syria. So that's my thing. Like, I will be surprised if he tries to maintain a relationship with her. Yeah, Chantel's an out of sight, out of mind person. She has like no object permanence. So I'm not trying to be shimmy. There we go. It's just warm because I'm old. And sorry. Informing my friend why I'm not talking to them.
Name her Indomie, Zia. Anita. I have hair fibers a little bit in the top, see? You can kind of tell. I don't know how to blend them in. There's a way you can blend them. Hey, Jackie. Julep. Audrey Meadows. I want it to be a cute name, Canadian.
I think Toby's fucking hilarious. To be abandoned.
Hey, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, my hair's long, hey? I didn't bring them anything. I didn't bring anyone in my family a single thing. Boston cream.
And that right there tells you everything you need to know. She's been gone for 3 years. I mean, granted, it's not 3 solid years. She's been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But she comes home for the final time, supposedly. And she doesn't bring anything back for her family. No souvenirs, no... I mean, it's Syria. I don't know what you would bring back. But my point is she brings nothing back for her family. No gifts, no nothing. Right? And like almost every culture I can think of has some kind of gifting aspect to it, especially when you travel and or you go visit. Like that's usually how this works. Some cultures is more significant than others, but almost every culture I've ever thought of, I can think of, like even American culture does that. You travel, you bring back keepsakes or you bring back souvenirs for the family members at home. Right? I mean, yeah, there's stupid little plastic trinkets a lot of times, but it's still, you tried? You didn't even bring back magnets? I mean, nothing? Bottles of sand? I mean, you know, that right there tells me that she's not gonna stay in contact with these people. And, you know, people may ask her beezers may ask her about this shit going forward. No more keychains. See? How many of you have spoon collections? I'm just saying. Thimbles. What are the other ones? Shot glasses. You know, it's... People may bring these things up to her from time to time, but she's not going to herself pursue it, and I will be very surprised if Sala and his family pursue it, because why would they?
Yeah. Juicy? No. Oh, that's kind of cute, Angelique, but Junie?
Chantel went to Cuba and then she ate and drank all of the gifts she bought. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I like Junie, but it's taken. You know that cat Junie on TikTok?
So you totally couldn't name your cat Junie. That would be weird.
Pixie? Cinnamon? I didn't go to Damascus because I'm too fat and unhealthy to walk around. Dreamy Bowl? I don't have the confidence that I could do it. If I really pushed, I could do it. That's usually how I get through how I fucking get through life. Like, I have to psych myself up, like, for a travel day. Yeah. Thank you, Anonymous. Cheese. They have dill cheese curds.
I was going to say something about cheese curds, but this face did everything for me.
Cutie.
Hey, Wooba.
Luna.
Hey,
Cheese.
Jasmine, you stuck
Cheddar's
in.
a cute name for, like, an orange cat.
I don't know how to say your name.
Ooh,
MLH.
Kimchi.
I'll have a lot of bottle openers.
Spray. Maple.
You collect chicken knickknacks?
Pickles. Ubering the cat to the vet. No, I'm gonna.
Your parents only bring the grandkids home gifts from. Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing. Maybe they'll like it. I mean, yeah.
Gouda on cheese.
It's kind of like once we became adults, we didn't get Christmas gifts from the other adults anymore. That pause or the pause where she was like oohing herself?
The airport lounge, yeah, I did. It was okay. A thing with like, you know, like detox water. Open buffet. Name her these names too, but Pete's about it. Villa 2.0 Maple. Bonita.
Bonita.
They haven't kicked in yet, Scarlett? Ew.
Scar.
No, I'm not rage baiting. I'm not thinking of anything except for...
You're not rage baiting, huh? You sure about that? Sure you're not rage baiting? Just saying.
You know? I'm gonna give her a really good life. Don't worry about it. And yes, you will see it.
Oh, you're Jennifer H.
Chicken skin Jupiter. Hey, Missy, man.
Hey, Jennifer.
Old dirty bastard. My phone's gonna die, man. I guess I better go. Like, where am I gonna plug it in? Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off.
Okay, that's why we went off. Okay, well, now I have an answer to that question. So, well, that was an hour of our life we can't have back. Does she say anything interesting? Do you guys know if there's a timestamp or something in here that I should go look at? Is there something you want to cover? I'll leave this up. If you guys want to, excuse me, watch me twitch and try to crack my neck and not be successful at it. You are rage baiting? Yeah, well, don't rage bait in my chat. All right, this has been going for 30 minutes, so what were our results here? So 50% of you were watching Foodie before Kuwait. Before Kuwait. 41% of you started watching her in Kuwait. All right. 9% of you have never watched her before. Okay. If this is your first time at the Rocky Horror Picture Show, come on up to the front. Yeah, I know she started getting like super boring last night when we were watching her with Scars. Even Scar was like, now you're boring. So let's see. I'll duplicate it just in case. Oh my god, stop. Oh, should I go over Amber's live? Do you guys want me to do Amber's live before we move on? Because I know it's a real quick one. I know Studio Deets had a nice cut down of it. But let's do the time where there you go. See? Some of you get it. Oops. There, we'll start a poll. You have 4 minutes. Go. The 20 of you that are in here. So, I did find it funny when she talked about going to the buffet in the airport 4 times, but then was so annoyed when the guy in the airplane was asking for extra meals. Yeah, Studio Dietz's cut down was actually kind of cool. I watched that through Kicking Geese. No one in here should be surprised by that. So, unless I get an overwhelming number of you right off the bat. Nah, there's only 10 of you voting. Okay. Vote, dang it. All right, so instead of staring at this face, what else did I really kind of want to get in to Rosee. I would suggest the Hecticana stuff, but I don't really want to touch that live wire right now. So. Live, laugh, lipedema. She talks about her lipedema. But who was the other person that cut it down nicely? It must be Salty I must be thinking of. You're cleaning chicken while you listen. The only thing I know about Amber's live is her saying taking medication is okay and good. Yes. And that's pretty much it. So. Mostly she just says a bunch of dumb shit like she always does and does not respond to her audience. Which is kind of why I want to watch the Studio Dietz cut down, because Dietz goes into the chat during certain moments in the video and kind of ties it together. Also, the way it's kind of done is very cinematic, and I've not actually watched a lot of Studio Dietz, and I think that's honestly like the second or third video of theirs that I've watched, and it was really good. So, are both choices yes? No, that should be, the no should be, the now should be no. Sorry. Her choices are yes and yes. Shit. Oh, speaking of Salty, there you go. Who are you? Who's using Wednesday as their icon? Stop that. Oh, bottles cut down is 10 minutes. That might be a little too short. But maybe not. Amber's back, but gives us an update and talks about lightning striking her to almost giving up on herself, to what's been going on and what's expected from her channel. Nothing. Nothing is expected. Yes and not no. Look, I typed it quickly, okay? All right, that should be, yeah, that's time. All right, we got 81% to 19%. So, I am tempted by a 10-minute cut down though. It is pretty tempting, because there's probably only 10 minutes of actual content here. So, K-Buns is a great mod, yes. I am very fortunate. Allie is an excellent mod too, but Allie's kind of out right now, so everybody send positive thoughts to Allie, please. And, alright, now you get to watch my, hey, I don't know why that popped up. I've never in my life searched for this. Boink. The list before the list? Okay, that must be, oh, it's members only anyway, we can't watch that. Amber returns, hoping for sympathy. How long is this one? It's only 28 minutes. I think if I speed it up, I don't think we'll lose much as far as like quality. I'm gonna thumbs it up because I've already watched it once. Alright, this is Studio Dietz's cut down of it. So, oh, never mind. K-Buns has already put it in there. Cool, I don't need to do that. She needs to lose her channel because she's always breaking TOS with the blatant SH talk. Yeah. Allie's gonna be very sad she missed a mukbang. So Scar, how do you like them apples? Jennifer, it still fails expectation. Look, I'm not promising you good content. I'm just saying we'll go check in on Amber real fast. Or for all the scene journal for the facts, yeah. So, oh yeah, I will say one thing about the Studio Deets one. When Amber gets to the part where she starts talking her out their ass about certain things, Deets did cut that part out. Deets has something to say about it, but the overall audio for that section, Deets muted it and cut it out, so we don't have to listen to it. Oh, there's Scar. Oh, you saw? Damn it! I don't have titties that jiggle. Wait. Damn it. I hate you people. Anyway. Yeah, so Deets cuts that part out, which is another reason why I kind of like this cut down, so we don't have to listen to that shit. And that's pretty much it. As far as, like, stuff I really would kind of rail on about. I will point out, though, this is something I say in my videos a lot when I'm not being an am baby. Amber likes to, what do you call that? Use that. She likes to bait that into her audience, and she does it fairly regularly every kind of like I can't say that word, ish months. She'll give us some kind of story about how she's, you know, considering self-harm, and she'll either out and out talk about it, or she'll hint around it. In the past, she's pulled shit where she'll be like, I just can't take it anymore. And then she'll vanish off the internet for a day or two with no explanation. And she's really just doing it to try to get a reaction out of her community. She's trying to get anything, honestly, any kind of reaction. I'm sure she's hoping for positive reactions, but she'll take anything. And so when she does threaten these things, or she talks about them, you know, it doesn't even hit my radar. And I know I'm just kind of like a callous asshole. I realize that. But it's just, I know Amber's just using it as a manipulation tactic, and that I don't think it's authentic, really. I think Amber has issues. Don't get me wrong. I think Amber has problems, and she would benefit greatly from like actual, you know, I don't honestly believe she takes her medication either, but I think she would benefit greatly from therapy and actual like controlled medication. But she's not going to do it. And if she's not going to take her mental health seriously, what can I do? Right? And I'm just critical of that kind of shit because I am somebody that took my mental health seriously, and I'm not here for this shit. But Amber does do this fairly regularly. She tries to pull her audience in with this fairly regularly. It's just a card she plays, and I just honestly don't know how sincere it is, if ever. You know, maybe one day she'll call my bluff, and I really hope she doesn't. But the point being, I think she's full of shit. And I know I'm incredibly callous when I say that, but so there we are with that. That being said, Deets does cut that part out. So Studio Deets girl game videos were great too. I never watched any of that. You're lurking while you cook. What are you making? Amber doesn't give... That is true. No, that's not true. She likes to do her little like thirst trap jiggles. Self-ham. Yes. She does that to herself too. Oh yeah. Well, she's never going to do the inpatient thing either. They volt. Theo, that's terrible. Oh shit. All right. I do have Studio Deets speed sped up, so this is 28 minute 20. I can't talk, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hello, girl gang. Happy Friday. Hey guys.
Hey, Amber.
They saw my tom tom.
The moon landing didn't happen.
I still need to know. I got her to read my question one time. She didn't answer the thing, but she read it. She goes, I don't know what that means. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Answer the damn question, Amber.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Okay, fine. You're the queen of lolcows. Well done, you.
Did she spray Pam on the food?
That ass, though.
You're lolcows. That's what you guys do.
Welcome back to another live stream recap with Studio Deets.
This music is amazing.
It's October 27th, 2025, and it's Amber's first time back on YouTube after the Rachel exposés with Emily. We did get a warning this time, though.
This was funny.
Amberlyn Reed on her community tab, 23 hours ago. See you tomorrow, heart hands. She's back and going to pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that a threat? Wow, with your 2 to 9 job, how will you find the time? Suing stopped enticing? Nobody cares.
No one cares!
Rent due. Pathological laugh. Can you not, though? Nah, we're good. Thanks, Poops. Smuggling incoming. Appreciate the warning.
That's my favorite one. Appreciate the warning. I'm sorry, guys. I got that one fucking hair. No, this is my other one.
Please don't threaten us.
Please don't threaten us.
Chaotic, aggressive, tacky, kindness, ignorant, lame, lethargic, embarrassing, repugnant.
You couldn't come up with anything else other than kindness for K?
With friends like that, who needs enemies? About a day later, Amberlyn comes online and starts a live stream on YouTube. A lot of people know what they want Amber to talk about, but will she?
Pat Ray. She has admitted, Amber, even in those moments, she knows she'd never follow through with it, not actually struggling. Yeah, I remember her talking about that. I think she said that in one of the videos where she was doing her stupid little workbook. And I think Therapy Today went over it and actually kind of commented about that. Because I remember Therapy Today talking about, you know, that kind of behavior and about BPD. So.
Hi, guys.
This is like a new lip color on her, or am I just that out of it?
Nikki, welcome to Stream Queens. Hi. Oh my god. I am back type deal.
Twice as annoying. I can't tell if I like her hair like this, though. I mean, I can tell she tried. I just don't know if I like the look, you know?
Oh, thank you, Anxious. That's super sweet. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Did I lose a lot of members? I don't know. I, wasn't looking, so maybe.
Why do all of the girls make the most obnoxious facial expressions? Like, they are not normal, everyday facial expressions. They are facial expressions that you have to go out of your way to perform, right? They're not, like, normal reactions to things. Foodie and Oliver and Amber and Oliver, they're not normal face for, you know, people don't do that shit. It's not normal. You have to make yourself do it. And all of the girls do it. Even Anna has all of her weird fucking, like, psycho smiles. I'm sorry, but they are. And, like, they all do it. And I don't understand why they feel the need to be that oddly expressive with their faces. I don't know if they think it's cute with Amber, or if they think it's funny with Chantel, or with Anna, she thinks it makes her look sincere, because it sure fuck does not. Makes you look crazy. But, like, all of them do it. This background music was a good... I know, wasn't it? It's a good... I love this music. You think you missed that Therapy Today video? Yeah, go back over his videos. I'm pretty sure he talks about it in one of them. It might be the one where she's going over, like... It's one of them. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I'm almost positive. Some of Chantel's weird faces are the weird tics she has. Yeah, maybe. We should visit the sun when it's dark time. Hey, Gunneret. Because quirky. Yeah. Yeah, even Quirky does it. Even Rosee has those stupid ass expressions. And Amber with her whole thing that she does.
And right off the bat, Amber admits to not checking in on her members while she was gone. These are the people who pay for a service that Amber has absolutely not delivered on.
I'm sorry, if you pay for her memberships, here's the thing. If you want to pay for Amber's memberships, I don't give a shit. But you also can't get mad when you get this kind of service. People who want to donate to Foodie, it's your money. I don't care. I used to pay for Amber's membership because you only used to be able to watch these things through her memberships. So I paid for one because I wanted to have access to it, you know? And I always hear people like, oh, I can't believe people pay. Well, this is why we pay for it, because we wanted access to it. Do I feel the need to talk to her? No. So I don't pay for it anymore. But if she ever went dark like that again, yeah, I'd probably pay for the memberships again because I want to know what's going on, even though I don't cover her as much as I used to. So if you want to throw your money after this, go for it. But do understand, it's a shitty product. You know?
She should be ashamed, but of course she's not.
Where have I been? I don't know. I needed a break, y'all. Evie, hello. Nervous? Not me. Hello, Burp. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just need another break. I have to continue choosing sanity, I think, you know?
Well, usually memberships, Gunneret, are just another way to support the channels that you like. It's just another way of supporting them. And they're not mandatory, obviously. But that's all they are. They're just another way that YouTube has for you to support people. And actually, the way they do it now is you can actually get your memberships before you even get monetized. So sometimes it's the only way you can support a channel. But that being said, it's not mandatory. Some channels do make certain content mandatory, but most channels just do, like early access, and occasionally will put up a members video, which I need to get on, but right. Foodie, Alexandra. Does Alexandra even have memberships though? Anna doesn't have them either.
Continue. Here she goes again, acting like absolutely nothing has happened. Girl, just because you deleted a whole bunch of live streams where you went absolutely apeshit, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. They definitely did.
Yes, Rowan, yes. Pennywise smile, yes.
And we all remember. Delusion has entered the chat.
Amy, hello, welcome. Filter type deal? No, there's no filter. This is literally just me. Okay, wait. Thank you. I've been trying to...
That is also true. Anna hardly ever posts on YouTube anymore, so...
Do my makeup a little different? No filter. I'm literally just on here from my phone.
You can't have memberships,
in
Lizzie?
case you were wondering, it is a members-only chat.
Here, there is a...
Rosee has a $20 one. How high is my highest one? I forget how high my highest one was. I tried to get rid of it and they won't let me, so.
The filter button, hold on. Filtered now. That's filtered. That looks weird. I don't like that. And now it's off.
What was the difference?
And because she's made it members only, that means, of course, that we're going to start out with the actual Am Babies. And so she gets to have some compliments. But how long are they going to last? Oh, it looks like they've already ended.
Are you pretending nothing happened? You can tell by how she's acting they're back together. I don't know.
Are you going to pretend nothing happened?
I don't think they're back together. I think Emily is a manipulative bitch and Amber falls for it because she can't be single.
You can tell by how she's acting they're back together. Where are the vlogs? Are we just going to not address anything?
Your blush is pretty. Thank you. New iPhone? No. Same iPhone I've had.
Let's just start this whole thing out by ignoring the chat and only responding to the chats that she wants to respond.
And why is she shooting it from this angle? It's like she wants to show off her chins. Like, this is your fat angle. those of us who have this issue, we understand. You have your fat angles. You know what angle you need to be at to not look fat. That's the whole point. You also know that like this is gonna make you look fat. That's just, it makes everybody look fat. Even if you're thin, you look fat. It's just how it works. So why does she have her camera at an angle where you can see that she's clearly bloated, and also you can count all of her chins? Like, she's doing this angle on purpose.
Onto.
It's a choice.
Yep, that tracks. Don't forget, everyone. She's ignoring her paying members.
Wow, you
She's always ignored her paying members, though.
guys are like giving me like, I don't know. I'm gonna turn into a narcissist in a minute.
Oh, come on, Amber. You're making it too easy.
I swear on everything I love, I'm not using a filter.
Careful now, Amber. You better close that trap, or your fruit fly friend is just gonna fly right in.
How do I prove that I'm not?
I love the way Deets slows things down at, like, the perfect fucking moments.
Wait, I feel so flattered. Stop. You guys are genuinely making me feel so
Oh, yeah, Pat Ray, definitely. Amber has developed a taste for the feeder attention. Yeah.
good.
Hello, would you like to address anything? You can't pretend everything is fine.
Yes, I can.
Aw, thanks.
This person's fucking screen name. Ugh.
So that means keep the makeup look.
I needed a break? You got cornered with your lies.
Keep the makeup look. Kennedy, welcome. I'm a Pantene ad. We're just happy to see you. I'm happy to see you guys. Hello, I am back. November's coming, and then December, like, excuse you.
That's right, you go feed those strays. I think Emily is so manipulative that, mixed with reaction channels who have gave her the best way to get Amber's skin. Yeah.
Me?
Address the allegations.
Dry shampoo. Oh my god, no, I haven't used dry shampoo in a very long time.
Sad kitty.
But my hair is 2 days old. 2 days old!
Inside voices, Amber. Talking louder won't stop the questions.
Yeah, I
Yes, it will.
am gonna do Vlogmas. What
Damn it, Deets, I can argue with you all I want.
do I want for Christmas? Just like peace. Peace, love, and happiness.
I want Legos. Ah, shit, sorry.
But yeah. As a former hater, I see how much you struggle with BPD, and it's so real. I'm a fan now. Aw, it is real.
Big mistake. Uh-huh.
It is real. See, dry shampoo, I just don't like what it does to my hair. It, like, leaves white residue.
You're supposed to brush it out, dumbass. You and Rosee have no clue how to use dry shampoo, which blows my mind because the instructions are on the bottle. It's not like you have to go somewhere and look them up. They're literally on the back of the bottle that you buy. You read them, and they tell you to brush your hair after a few minutes because the powder has absorbed the oils, and that's how you get the powder out of your hair.
And it gives me more dandruff. So I stopped taking it. I stopped using it literally probably a year ago.
Not you ignoring your problems. You owe us an explanation.
Thank
Do not. Yeah, Woma, I have recorded a response to the whole Rachel thing. See, all of this happened before my migraine started, so I haven't gotten any of it edited, which is why I keep saying, I have. I did record a response to Rachel's community post, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go out and say, like, I like Rachel, so please don't hate me, but I do think that was weird, and I don't think it was a great idea, and I mean, I've got 3 videos out talking about the different, well, I got more than 3 videos out talking about the different receipts that Rachel put out and my opinions of them and my opinions of Emily throughout those receipts. So, like, my take on all of that's pretty clear. Yeah, I just want to say that, like, first off, you shouldn't have done it. Like, it's not great. Shouldn't have done it. But secondly, since you did do it, it's better that she came out and told everybody about it rather than some third party finding out about it and it exploding somewhere on a Reddit or somewhere else and everybody finding out about it that way. Right? So it's better that we know about it through Rachel than through someone else. That's kind of my take on it. Everything else is hopefully a learning experience. The whole Hecticana thing, I don't know. I don't know where that came off as a good idea. I get wanting to branch out and do different content. I really do. I keep trying to do that, and I've got videos that aren't Girl World related. So I understand wanting to kind of expand your brand a little bit, but that was not it. And I haven't seen the re-edit of that, but just going off of the icon, the thumbnail, it doesn't look any better. So I haven't watched it yet, though.
Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that.
That's what we should have done. We should have watched Charlie Gold. Maybe we'll go do that when we're done.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Elise, welcome. Hello. Oh my god, so many members. Where's Romeo? He's sleeping next to Wasabi.
What happened to Rarity?
Y'all need to quit asking that. She's never going to tell you. There's just no point. You're just aggravating yourselves. Rosee's of dry shampoo reminds you of the same way your ex-friend learned to do laundry by watching TV ads. But the instructions are on the back of the bottle. You did a playlist of people debunking the misinformation and disinformation about the DoorDash girl. Who, Oh, it is Charlie Gold. It has iNabber, who I've watched like a handful of times, but I understand is kind of a big channel. I know. I'm a boomer. Leave me alone. But she had iNabber's take on it right after Hecticana's take on it. And I mean, iNabber's point was that, yeah, even though the guy was in his own home, his door was wide open. You could clearly see him from the street. And even I know, because I took criminal justice when I was in college, that's indecent exposure. So you can be arrested for that. If you can be arrested for it, it's a crime. If you want to sit on your couch with your pants off and your willy hanging out, just make sure your windows are closed and your door's closed and nobody can see you. That's the whole point. As soon as you open your door or you have your windows hanging open and people can see you from the street, that's the problem. And I mean, we can argue about it being fair or not. That's not the issue. The thing is that, like I never pointed out, I forget what state she's in, New York, I think it was. That actually violates New York law. So I think he goes on to say that something she may or may not have a case or something like that. And iNabber's not a lawyer. So, this is all him doing research into the laws of that state. But in Indiana, that got your ass arrested. Like, arrested and put on a list for life. Just letting you know. How did I reach what conclusion? Me? I mean, if you guys really want, we can go over it. Because I can go hop over to the Charlie Gold video after this. Because that's actually, she's another creator who I'm really enjoying. I'm glad that I'm sure some of you will not appreciate this, but I am glad that Charlie Gold is back, and I really am enjoying her videos lately.
Yeah, I am creating my own piece. 2 reaction channels got canceled during your break. Oh no.
Oh, please. Look at the glint in her eye. She loves hearing that. But will she take the bait?
I don't know who
Is this the
Opie
We're Back
Dopey
Together
is.
makeup look? No.
Oh, is that the one that you sent me? I haven't watched that video, Rowan. I'm sorry, I didn't watch that yet.
I am single as a Pringle. Oh my god, Pringles sound good. Stop. Super hyped for Vlogmas. Any plans for specific vlogs? No, I'm literally okay, this is my trailer for Vlogmas, okay?
Oh, can't wait to hear this, because first you took about a month off, and then you took another 10 days off, so you must be planning and preparing for Vlogmas, right?
Hi guys. I'm over 500 pounds. I live for myself. I have 3 fur babies that I love more than I even love myself. I leave the house once a week. Besides to walk my dog multiple times a day.
If you have to tell us you're leaving the house multiple times a day, that means you're not leaving the house multiple times a day. Too many details means you're lying, Amber.
So, trailer is Vlogmas is actually gonna be boring, miss. But you know what? Let's hop along and do the damn thing. Oh my god. Boringness is coming. I'm just saying. Why do you say your back is your butt? What?
I hate when she does that. That's like one of the things I hate the most that she does. What? Stop it. Amber's killing her channel. I think she's still okay. Hello, Southern Bonita. Like most servers I'm in, I really only talk about 40k and food.
A classic Amber Lynn avoidance technique. Pretend like you have no idea what people are talking about.
Single as a Pringle is just a saying. I don't know. Rachel and Hecticon are canceled. Oh.
Now, I don't think that Amber's going to be taking the bait during this live stream, but I do want to say how gross I think it is when her Am babies do things like this. It's like they're going out looking for little scraps of disgusting morsels to bring back to their queen bee.
So when I was watching this, when Kicking Geese responded or was reacting to this, Kicking Geese said that this is an actual thing and it has a name, and I think she called it the narcissists flying monkeys. And I'm like, if that's the actual term for that, that's pretty awesome. But I guess the whole concept is there's narcissists have people around them who are just like 100%, you know, diehard supporters for, and not just YouTube people, but like in real life as well. And that they will go and find things, maybe basically they're shit stirrers, and they will go and find things that they know will upset or aggravate the narcissist, and they will bring it back in order to upset and annoy the narcissist, but then be like, oh, babe, I'm on your side though. You know, it's kind of like that high school shit, you know, when you were like, Annie was over there saying XYZ about you and your boyfriend, you know, and they're just trying to start a fight. That apparently is what that flying monkeys thing is, which I just thought was a funny term, but I do not like her Tim the Toolman grunt, because I didn't like Tim the Toolman to begin with. I hated that show. The faces she makes, yes. Flying monkeys is the term. That is crazy. And funny. Yeah, everyone's audience does do that. It is the creator's reaction that matters. Yes. Everybody's I have had people bring things to me that I've just like real early on, people were telling me like stuff, and I was just like, if you don't want to believe me about shit, that's fine. They'll skin off my nose. So, but that's how you react to that. Amber, it's too easy to piss Amber off. You know, it's like waving a red flag in front of a bull, especially if it's certain things, it will just set her off, and everybody knows it. Bit of an oversimplification for the types of people who go to bat for narcissists. But what are they replacing it with, Pat Ray? Because flying monkeys is pretty fucking funny. Are we having that argument? All right. Double agents show up in her chats. Jordies and snowflakes. Yes, I know there are people coming back and forth. I know there's people that spend a lot of time in everybody's chats, and they like collect information and they go to other people's chats. And I've seen people try to start shit in Rosee's chat, and I've seen people try to start shit in Chantel's chat. So I've seen it. I mean, I know it happens, but the thing is this part of the problem with this is like, it's too easy. You know? It's just too easy, but I guess it's fun. So, yes, flying monkeys does come from the Wizard of Oz, yes. For you, that's about it. You've got a shiny rock for me, that's about it. I like shiny rocks. I have a rock collection. I have a shiny rock collection. Yes, the Flying Monkeys is from Wizard of Oz. It's from the Wicked Witch of the West. You know, before Wicked was written, she had the flying monkeys who would do her bidding. And then there was like an army. What was her army? They weren't flying monkeys. It depends on if you've read the books or if you've only seen the movie. And there are multiple movies, so.
So that they can get a little pat on the head and her approval and acknowledgement of their existence. Really? That's what you want in life? You want Amberlynn Reed to approve of your behavior? Okay.
I don't really care. I don't really fucking care. That's my new song. That's my new jingle.
But the live chat wasn't having her little jingle, and so they started to dig in a little bit harder. What happened to Rarity? Where is Rarity?
She's never going to tell you. Stop spending your $2 asking.
Why were Twinkie's nails grown out then?
Yeah, Twinkie's nails look awful.
So, yeah.
You
Like, she's even bored. That's my thing with Amber in her lives. She's even bored.
can tell it's starting to get a little bit harder for Amber to ignore the live chat.
I will say one thing I'm doing for Vlogmas.
Where's Rarity?
I'm only going to give one hint.
So you're not going to address your community post?
I'm collabing with
Yeah, what about that post, girl?
another YouTuber.
Where is Rarity?
Can you try acting like you're almost 40? Girl, I'm barely 35. I will act as young as my brain feels.
Please don't. Please don't do that. Hey, comfortable, uncomfortable Ginger. She won't tell people. She's not going to tell people shit. When Amber doesn't want to tell you something, she will not tell you. Oh, Southern Bonita.
I would much rather act like this than act old.
So you think 40 is old?
That
Girl,
face.
you're
People don't make that face. No one makes this face. This is not a face people make. You have to want to make this face.
closer than you think. And you should be grateful for every year that you have on this earth. And you're just wasting your days away. Literally not
That is true, Jennifer. She does make good money ignoring the chat.
leaving the house. Except to go to bingo, of course.
So, JB, I don't know and don't care. Is it Chantel? You'll never know. Keeping
that
your
is true,
youth is
Garrett.
invaluable. Keeping your youth is invaluable.
I love this part so much. This is what made me want to watch this whole video. Deetz's cut of this video.
Now, one might think that Amber is contemplating the statement, but you'd be wrong. She's trying to figure out what the word invaluable means. Will she get it right?
Oof, I disagree.
No, she will not.
It's so valuable because the minute I start to
I
feel old,
disagree.
I'm gonna act old, and I just feel like that's gonna affect my mental health because I'm not being true to myself. It's valuable to be true to yourself, and if you have age regression due to trauma, as long as you take care of your responsibilities,
No.
that's all that matters.
She thinks she's so fucking clever, too.
I am invaluable means valuable. Oh, that feels weird to me.
God, words. Anyway. Excuse me. No one else makes these faces. I know. You need Deets to do all the... This probably took Deets a long time to do, honestly. I don't know. I don't know how long this probably took, but it looks like it's a lot of editing.
That feels so weird. Invaluable.
Girl, you're not going to talk your way out of not knowing what a fucking word means. And you're not going to talk your way out of a word not meaning what it means. It's just... Oh my God, you guys. We should totally not have it mean that because it just doesn't feel like that should mean that to me. Cool, but the English language, with that language that you speak, has decided that that's what that word means.
Feels so like it means.
Hey, glitter, the glitter files.
Unvaluable is probably the word.
Yep, that's what it is. Hey, Abby's Grey Ghost.
It's truly painful watching Amber try to come up with words and their meanings.
Okay, sorry. What am I gonna be for Halloween? So that's a secret.
Okay, sorry. She could use Chat GPT. Yeah. All right. What happened? Was there something else on here we needed to talk about that was actually funny? The face that that girl made when she... I've heard about that. The girl who played Dark Souls blindfolded but got caught. That's happened to like a lot of people though. How do you even play a video game blindfolded? Like, I don't understand. Especially a game in an open world like that.
So I have like a whole costume idea type deal type stitch, but my thing is like, do I actually want to dress up? So
She's never read one.
We'll see.
Dude, my parents... Okay, look, I'm old enough that we didn't have spell check when I was a kid. My parents would make me copy shit out of a goddamn dictionary, okay? I remember sitting at the dinner table copying words and definitions out of fucking dictionaries, because that's how we did spelling back in school. You got your spelling list, you had to look up the word, you had to look up the definition of the word. I never could spell the fucking things. And then you got quizzed on it later on in class, and the teacher embarrassed you in front of everybody because, God forbid, you just do a quiet little test. No, you have to spell it in front of everyone so everyone knows you're an idiot. So that was fun. But yeah, I mean, as far as the whole reading a dictionary thing, I guess it teaches you how to use a dictionary, but now you don't have to do it anymore. Like, you've got the Google. I don't think most people even understand how dictionaries work anymore. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. There's always that one kid who can't, the one kid who spells like every fucking word correctly. It's like, burn in hell. First time I used Word, I didn't know why there were so many red lines. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I got diagnosed with dyslexia when I was in 6th grade. So I got to go through all of the fun grades without... It wouldn't have mattered if I had been diagnosed with it earlier, because schools just didn't know how to handle those kind of things back when I was a kid. So it wouldn't have done me any good anyway. They would have just put me in the remedial classes, because that's how they dealt with those kind of things back then. Adriana, your dad did that with you, but then went easier. Hey, okay, so my parents didn't believe. They didn't believe me. And they didn't believe when I got diagnosed at first. Because I also have dyscalculia, which is also... So my mom is a big English person. Like, she was a big editing person. Like, she writes fine. I mean, she's like perfect speller, all that kind of shit. So here I am with dyslexia. I can read fine. Not an issue. I was above average reader all through school. So my reading was fine. So no one knew that there was anything wrong until it came to the spelling part and my writing, because my writing was obviously terrible. So that always aggravated her. And then we find out I have dyscalculia. My dad is a massive, well, he was a massive math nerd. Like, my dad would read math books for fun. My dad was a weirdo, okay? And it aggravated him to no end that I could not do beyond basic math. And even then, it was questionable. And so between the two of them, I was like screwed because I couldn't do anything right. Oh, shit. And then I finally get diagnosed with this stuff and they're like, oh, huh. But it was too late, really. Thesauruses are great. Oh, yeah. And then I had a lisp all through school, so that was also fun. But anyway. Flying fries. Fries sound good. Your dad tried to gift you a physics book when he found out you were taking physics classes. I mean, it doesn't hurt to read other types of school books and stuff. I mean, you learn shit, but he would like seek out. They make books that are, well, they used to. They make books that were just math puzzles. They weren't even like story puzzles. They were just math puzzles. They were just equations. And he would do that. He'd sit on the toilet and work fucking math equations. It's just, I'm sorry, it's weird. But, you know, I've already established that I don't do that, so. Both of my parents are doctors, and I'm an artist and philosopher. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of how that ran out. Yeah, bad banana wizard. Your reading comprehension was always very high, but you always had a problem with phonetics. Well, I think I told my Chopin and Chopin story before, so. What happened? Oh, to read the book. Oh, Jesse. You have a dyscalculia too, and your mom was a math major? Yep. I feel that pain. Oh, God. I come from 2 humanities professors. My dad has read War and Peace 5 times. Wow. Your dyslexia, and neither could fathom it. My teachers also thought I was faking it. Yes, thank you. Saxons on the beach. Yeah, because, like, my dad would read me, like, The Hobbit and shit when I was a kid. Because I had, like, a really advanced reading level when I was a kid. And so they just assumed that there was nothing wrong with me. Surprise, surprise. But, you know. Here's a really interesting part about being dyslexic, though. You get like these little mini superpowers for being dyslexic to kind of compensate for the fact that, like, you suck at reading. You suck at spelling a lot of times. Some people have it even worse. Like, I have a very mild form of it, and I'm really kind of happy about that, because some people, like, their reading comprehension actually takes a huge hit, and so they get very frustrated with it. And then you mix in the education system, especially if you're like an older person who had like an older generation with dyslexia, because people just didn't believe you. They just were just like, you're just not trying. Yeah, okay. I stayed up all night not trying. But the problem with that is it just kind of beats it out of them. And so you get people who not only stop reading, but they stop learning. And so you get this, they get this idea that they're stupid, and dyslexics are not stupid. We actually have all of these great little like coping mechanisms that we just kind of pick up and learn. And it takes a lot to do that, but you don't get gold stars for learning how to cope. So unfortunately, people only care if you can spell words correctly and do math correctly. They don't care if you figured out how to work around the system. Anyway, I work with kids, helping them with literacy. I make a point never to make reading feel embarrassing or traumatic. Well, don't make them read out loud. Oh, your silver birthday is coming up, Debbie. Great. Congratulations. While shrieking at them. God, the farts I would have my parents. English is my second language. Even as an adult, I can struggle. Yeah. You were in speech therapy, and now you over enunciate things. You know, you'll get there. English is a rough language. I think somebody once told me that English is like the hardest language to learn because we are just like this hodgepodge of so many other languages. Well, there's a difference between not wanting to do the work and not being able to do the work. Oh, you were told not to test for dyslexia because you're an avid reader? Oh, no, you can have it and be an excellent reader. A lot of people I know who have it are real strong readers. You'll find a lot of people in higher academic positions have dyslexia as well, too. They just don't want to tell you about it. Or it wasn't like, for a long time, even after I got diagnosed with it, especially with the dyscalculia, I didn't tell anybody about it because, first off, they had no idea what you were really saying when you said you had that, because, you know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. So, well, I grew up in the 90s and the 90s. Anyway, the point is, grew up before we had all of these cool little like programs and shit in school. So they just thought you were dumb, or they just figured you weren't trying, or they just didn't want to deal with you. So they just put you in a corner somewhere where they didn't even have to look at you. So that was how the schools dealt with it back in the day. So you just learned to quit telling people what was wrong, and you just sucked it up, because otherwise you got held back. You got put into classes. You got put into remedial classes where you didn't need to be. You weren't able to do things like I was honor roll all through high school. But when I was in grade school, they wanted to hold me back because of my English grades, even though the rest of my grades were fine. So that was how they dealt with that kind of shit. So I learned in grade school not to talk about it, because I wouldn't have been able to go on to high school with the rest of my peers, and I wouldn't have been able to graduate with the rest of my peers. And I was on a roll the whole fucking time. So. You didn't get diagnosed until you were 20? Yikes. You're dyslexic and dyscalculic and dyslexic in mild forms, but my dad is a programmer and knows 3 programming languages, and I'm not even fluent in regular English. Boy, I tell you what. You know, certain things you might be good at programming languages. They're not actual, I mean, they're language, but they're not like language. You're from a land with letters I can't pronounce. You can't avoid reading out loud, but it's 101. Yeah, that's not so bad. 101 reading is fine. I got an ASD diagnosis instead. I don't know what that is. Do you think I can trade it for someone for a dyslexic diagnosis? What's an I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I probably do, and I don't realize I do. You thought I read back? I can read backwards. If I read fast enough, I read backwards. That's kind of funny. I read backwards and I start from the bottom of the page. It wasn't just the American education system, Moonlit. Everybody was like that back in the 90s. You actually naturally write backwards. Yeah, I mean, Da Vinci did the same thing. So, you know what? People want to come at me for the dyslexia thing, and I'm like, Da Vinci, fuck off. So, anyway. I couldn't even get through programming game clearly towards children. It was Frozen themed. Hey, I taught programming for a long time. See, I mean, I almost got a master's degree, so I've gone through far too much education. I've taught programming to kids in after school programs. I've tutored other children with especially dyslexia and other learning disabilities. I mean, I've done a lot, and that's why I've been very open about the dyslexia thing, because it's like, there's nothing wrong with me, you know? They put me in special ed. I'm in 3rd grade because that's when I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia. Yep. And that's exactly why I didn't tell anybody about it, because that's how they dealt with it. They didn't deal with it. They just shoved you into a corner where they didn't have to deal with you. Because at least when I went to school, I mean, I know they called it special ed, but you didn't do anything there. So, well, you could have both. Pig Latin. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's a different conversation. My brain is probably more buff than Viking Anna. That's my other thing, like, K-Buns, because I've asked people this, because obviously I'm an English speaker. You know, I fake one on the internet. But I wonder what, like, the rates of dyslexia are in non-English speaking countries, just because English is such a difficult language. And a lot of it has to do with phonetics a lot of times. So I do kind of wonder, like, outside of America, because, like, the German language is phonetic. So if you make a sound, that's how you spell it. That's not how it works here in the English speaking world. So I just kind of wonder, like, if I had been raised German, would I have been dyslexic? I mean, I still would have had other problems, obviously, but would I had had the problems spelling that I have now? Would I had ever been caught? Would they have ever picked up on the fact that I'm dyslexic? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my ears. Being on the spectrum and having dyslexia it's very common to have I want to say comorbidities, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Like, it's kind of rare to just have one form of dyslexia. You typically have 1, 2 or more. Well, and German's not the only language that does that, but, like, there are languages that are very phonetic. And then you've got languages like Chinese. I think one of you's talking about Japanese in here, where the written language is actually pictorial basically. So like, how's that work? What's it like to be dyslexic in that language? You know? Oh, that's kind of cool, Southern Bonita. Yeah, so there you go. Your first language is American Sign Language. I never thought to ask the number of people with dyslexia. Yeah, because that's all symbols, isn't it? So, you know, you can't really misspell a symbol. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. But, like... Yeah, so how's dyslexia... How do you... What's dyslexia look like there? You know? It's got to present differently in different languages. I mean, I know it's a diagnosis you can get in anywhere, honestly. There's like, it's a worldwide diagnosis. You can get dyslexia, period. Because there's more components to it than just not being able to spell well or reading backwards or shit like that. In my country, 10% level of dyslexia, but we are the only one. Sorry, but we are only one of like 10 who speaks Spanish, and each one in its own way. Your brain refuses to learn Spanish. I know how to count because of Sesame Street. Same. All right, anyway. We're bored with this. Let's go. Let's go check out Rosee real fast. Oh, that's right. She did build her little roller thingy, didn't she? If I put her on 2x speed, would this be interesting? Want to watch her speed build? Ooh, I can go all the way up to 4x speed. You've always had that dot on your shirt. She's on 4x speed, by the way.
Look at this. Hello, Alex. Sierra, John, Diamond. I'm in there. I'm gonna. I had a pretty rough day, and then hello, Demery. And then I did a lot of recipes from my recipe book. I'll have to talk about my feelings and things stuff. So I'm just checking out Hello, Moose. I'm still down today, so like my job is like, but I like to get honestly, but I really on my mood and I told my members like, you know, I don't really know if I'm sure or not. They just like, I'm not going to do a cooking stream today. I'm just like feeling it, and the only to do what I'm trying to do today, but we're going to get that. Okay, Demery, sounds good.
She looks like J-Bay. It's kind of fun actually.
Good morning. It's cool. Mr. Form. Oh wow. So yeah, I heard like the arcane league does in there. I don't know a lot of people about though. Hello, Clever. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's like nervous. So one of the members named Julie, she sent me some stuff and she sent me is whenever I'm willing to get myself to try to like walk around the neighborhood more. Because I just I'm not enough to do that safely, especially with the sidewalks. And as well as in the future, I want us to be able to like, go exploring in like bigger nature places that may not have the category 5 or oh my gosh, that's awful. You know, of course, really wanting to do jumping so much better. That's really sweet. But she asked me basically like, what's most needed and one thing from my English. Honestly, unfortunately, it's like most of the thing, but it's earlier and she turned around. I don't know. So
This is fun, but I don't think it's a good idea for for the life. I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't know I could speed it up that fast.
You're supposed to get 3.5 feet of rain. That is horrific. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, she is at a normal speed, at 2x speed.
You know, like for Jamaica. And then people were like asking me like if it was going to impact me and stuff. And the little bit I've seen online, it seems like what they're saying is like there's no indication that hurricane's coming to Florida as of now. But like ultimately, it's like.
But I'm sure you'll find a way to bilk it anyway.
Still causing immense devastation to the people of Jamaica, you know. Hello, Strawberry.
Night, Possum. Enjoy. Because I keep forgetting them in Spanish. Oh man, the words I have memorized.
I'm not good at building things. It is not a strong suit of mine. This should shock no one. I am not Rosee the Builder, but I'm gonna try. I have no idea like what tools I may or may not need. Hopefully everything's included. Last I heard, it was only moving 2 miles per hour, so it's going incredibly slow. That's why there's so much rain. 185 miles per hour winds. Good God, that's horrible.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
I'm building the rollator that I was just talking about.
I think it was Scar was pointing out that this is the exact same scooter that Foodie got. And what did she call it? The Foodie Scooty? I thought that was funny.
I gotta start working on my fucking...
Is that Jesus behind her?
mobility,
Yes.
dude. I gotta. I don't have a fucking choice. Hello, Sunny. Hey, Joanna. Praying for everyone being fucked by...
She looks like a little fluffy chick without any fluff. The way she always has her lips pushed. Alright. She looks like a guy I dated once. Not the hair. Just all of the facial expressions and the way that she holds her face when it's in its neutral position. Like, and he was a big guy. I dated this guy for a while. There's certain, this being one of them, there's just certain facial expressions she makes that reminds me of him. And it catches me off guard sometimes because it's just like, Jesus. So it just struck me. And that one little thing where she has her lips all pushed out and she looks like a little fluffless, fluffy chick. He always would do that too. And it was not my favorite thing.
By the hurricanes, absolutely. Hey, Glass. What's a roller? It's like a walker that has a seat on it. So the main purpose of me using this is to basically have a guaranteed place to be able to rest when I need to. I don't necessarily need it as much for like the actual walking process until a certain point. Like when I'm first walking, I'm okay. But like if I'm like pushing myself or like getting to a certain point, then sometimes like having something to lean on to assist would be really helpful.
So like the third or fourth step. One of the things I was told by an autism specialist when you took the first half of the test was because my score was high, so I would need the second half unless I wanted assistance. Sorry, middle of a conversation. You guys are having a good
that's
time.
Like kind of the thing with like limited mobility, you know. So my goal is to ultimately end up not needing it. You know, that's the goal, and that's why I was like, because people had mentioned in the past like scooters or like wheelchair type mobility aids, and like that's not, to me that's like giving up where I'm at for my needs, not for people that need it. I want to be very clear, like, because there are other reasons why people, yeah, the point for this is to help promote what I'm able to do. So this is very heavy. My goal going live with this is I'm just hoping I don't have to like ask my brother to set it up for me. Was it expensive? I don't remember the exact cost. This was gifted to me by one of my members. I think it was like close to it was under 200, that much I know, but it was like, yeah. But I mean, for medical equipment, that's not crazy expensive, because it can get crazy expensive.
She's had this for going on 2 weeks at this point. This person bought this, the grabby thing, and something else, so spent well over $200 on her, and she's just now putting it together. Saint Ian, the patron saint of hoarders. There's a patron saint of hoarders? There's a patron saint for everything.
Okay. And it is, like, bariatric rated.
Hey, Starlight.
Oh, this is already overwhelming. Sick. Let me think.
You gonna cuss at it like you cussed at it when you put your nails on wrong?
Okay. Let me readjust here. Hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Give me a second.
We're moving. Hey, we're moving.
Yeah,
we're moving further away. Where are we going?
Julie's been like a major supporter of mine. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. I haven't even gotten to the instructions yet. I need a little bit a more elevated workspace because I'm going to use the couch in this table instead of the floor in the table because bending so much will end up hurting me more. Yes, I got this chair for $5 at some like thrifting garage selling place.
I do like that green chair, I'm not going to lie.
When I saw the price and I saw it, I was like, I have to have it. I love it. Yeah, the chairs. It's not skinny. You guys can't see what it's in it. But it looks like a little throw and it's like bright green. It's just cool. I just like it.
Keep scooting in it. I'm sure it'll hold up.
Really go with anything. It just brought me joy, so I got it. And it was a steal. So building stuff overwhelms me so much. Good luck, yeah, right with you.
Dude, I love building shit. IKEA furniture. I need to be one of those people that goes to your house and builds your IKEA furniture for you. I would be so good at that.
I love
Cruising with Jesus.
The instruction book. I'm a genuine weirdo. Oh, you love the instruction book? Let me see. Okay, so.
No, she does not Southern Bonita. She's just morbidly obese.
This is one of the wheels. That chair's adorable, but it's in the specific Mike Wazowski green. Mike Wazowski!
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Game of Thrones. I love. There's a cord on that. Really? Really? I mean, okay, we're clean. It's like a dumb shot that didn't break. I cannot put a box together, honestly, but like this is, you'd be mortified of what,
Yep, Jennifer. Yep. Before YouTube, I had to travel to USA to learn English, and we got taught. Okay, hang on. Before YouTube, I had to travel to the USA to learn English. We got taught in schools in the UK English. Oh, yeah. So learning English there's UK English and then there's American English. And they are two different things, but we share a common, obviously we can communicate with each other and we can read and write each other's stuff, but they are two kind of different dialects, almost verging on separate languages. But It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Yes, thank you, Starlight. OCD, ADHD runs in my family. Not ASD. You gotta be different, man. I'm kidding. Did we ever find... No, we did. We have never found out what the secret trip to Vegas is. It's some show. It's some show.
It's more number 3 that I think trying to pull on it. I don't know what that is. 1, 2. It's pissing me off. Okay. Just some kind of
Bye, beetle pins.
something. I'm just doing this because like I've been procrastinating it. It's been a source of like undue anxiety and stress. Okay, Mom. Oh, here's the instruction book. Okay, there we go. Okay.
That's
Oh, good.
funny,
Okay.
Midori.
Oh, this is a pretty nice screwdriver.
You are built different, beetle
Okay.
pins.
That's, also, that means my hands are gonna be hurting. Okay, all right.
I have... Alright, I am so unique, you guys. I have what they used to call juvenile arthritis. I've had arthritis since I was 16. I've been formally diagnosed since I was 16. I can put this thing together and it will not hurt my hands. I do not take regular medication for this. I take ibuprofen when my hands flare up, and I don't eat shit that causes me to flare up because I don't like to flare up, Rosie. Shut up about your fucking hands. I see what you do. I watch you cook. I see how you handle a knife. You do not have problems with your hands or your wrists, other than you're fat.
Who plays the guitar? My dad. I don't think I've actually heard him play it though, but I think that's something he's done more over in Norway. Rosie, if you could speak any language of any country, where would you live? What language would you speak?
Ooh. That sucks. Yummy. Yumino. That sucks. You went for dyslexic testing when you were 33 because you couldn't handle college. Yeah. I was told that I should tell them, my college, I never did, that I should tell my colleges that I was dyslexic because they would give me special somethings, more time on tests and that kind of shit. But I never did. And I just sucked it up. I think today, kids going through stuff today and kids in college today they have more resources available to them because it's a better understood, I don't want to call it a disability, but it's a better understood disorder. There are more resources out there. There are more learning techniques out there for it. We don't have to come up with our own coping mechanisms. We've taught our coping mechanisms to each other at this point. So like there's a inheritance chain, I guess, going on. So I think if you're going into college now and you know you have it, like definitely let them know because they will have resources for you, but they didn't really so much when I was in it. So it's just, you just didn't talk about it. You know, it's kind of like when you went to therapy in the 90s. You just didn't talk about it. You stuffed that shit down and you were happy about it. We're a healthy group of people, all right? Somehow we all survived. Ah, shit.
I don't know. My first,
Hey man, college is not for everybody. I will be the first person to tell you that. And you don't have to go to college to be smart, so don't even think that either. So, reasonable accommodations. Yeah, whatever that means. That is the truth.
my first instinct was like Italy, but actually, like, the more I think about it, it's probably
Exactly, Car
New Zealand.
Princess. You're gonna suppress that and
but-
you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Exactly, Starlight.
Oh, Michelle.
We know how to chew our own legs off and not tell you about it. God damn it. Ah, shit. Don't have to be smart to get in, apparently. Not in all colleges. You're gonna go be a librarian technician? Ah, man, that'd be so cool. I should have done that. I should have done a lot of things.
But I don't think New Zealand has their own language. I have my degree in New Zealand.
New Zealand does have their own language. Don't they? It's not New Zealandese, though. They have their own language. They have their own cultural group. Don't they? That's where the Maori. Yeah, the Maori are from New Zealand. It's the predominant language, yes, but don't they have a native language? Either as the Maori language. Yeah, it's a Polynesian language. Yeah. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did the same thing the US did and tried to stamp it out of existence, but fortunately that didn't happen. But we tried, and it looks like they did in New Zealand as well. In addition to these, significant minority languages include Samoan, Mandarin, Hindi, and Tagalog, which makes complete sense because of where they're at. With multilingualism increasing, particularly in urban centers like Auckland and Wellington. I would love to go to New Zealand, but I've been told that it's like really hard to immigrate there. And they also have their own form of sign language. New Zealand Sign Language. I do wonder what it's like. What's it like talking to somebody who's not an ASL sign language user? If that made any sense. Because, I mean, it's two different languages. I get that part. So, excuse me. Yes, there are natives that colonized countries who have their own language. Yeah, I knew they had like a native group there. Most of the island countries, or not countries, but most of the islands have some kind of native people. Even Japan does, whether they want to acknowledge it or not.
New Zealandese?
New Zealandese.
Am I being trolled?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Is that a real language? It is real? I'm just uncultured? Okay. You're keeping me company while I make more cookies. I'll be listening.
Did they really convince you that New Zealandese is a language? All right. What did I miss? South America has 11 national languages. Yeah, probably. South Africa. There we go. Words. There is universal sign as well. Interesting. You know, I thought that. You thought I said asshole? I might have.
Okay, sounds good, Mama. Like. Okay, so that was the backrest that I picked up. I've been asking people this lately. It's so interesting to hear what people say. If a genie granted you 3 wishes and none of the wishes benefited you, what would you wish for?
Everything I would wish for would benefit me in some way.
Could it benefit people around me? Which may or may not benefit me in conjunction?
Yeah, see, that's the issue. I want world peace, which would totally benefit me.
Or can it have absolutely nothing to do with me and my family?
Here's the thing, Jennifer. I can't tell if Rosee is easily manipulated or if she wants to be easily manipulated. You know, is she actually a lightweight, or is she the girl at the party who drinks 1 White Claw and tells you that she's drunk because it's just, that's what she does?
Make sure I understand the rules here. Yeah, I'd love to go to New Zealand too, Diamond. It can benefit those around you. Okay.
Oh, you figured more. I love that you... I'm sorry, Rowan. That's just cracking my shit up. How it used to work. Because a 1939 US 16, I can't believe they had a US 16 in 1939, is the same measurements as a 2025 US 8. That's crazy. Ah! No, I did not say SL. I said ASL. ASL. Who is skilled in interpreting events there. Multiple sign language. That's totally fine, but it takes me like 2 drinks. I don't drink, so was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. We went to they do a Christmas village out by the county house. Nope. Anyway, the big fancy building downtown. And it's cool, but one of the booths there sells hot toddies. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I decided I wanted one. I don't know what they made me, but it was just warm whiskey. There was no toddy to it. Or maybe it was all toddy and that was the problem. But either way, so I drank about, I don't know, a fourth of it. I don't even think I got that far into it. Boy, I tell you, I was like, yep, buzzed. I had to give a drink to my friend. I was like, I'm not finishing this. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I think my first wish would be that the house was completely paid off for my parents, so there's no more mortgage.
It's funny. Asshole is the language of the feral chat here.
I don't know if I can't say exactly which because that gets into personal family business.
Shut up.
I think of a different wish.
Ooh, that sucks, Southern Manita, but hoping that cleared up. Got treated.
I would ask the genie. I would ask the genie to wish for a complete gutting and utter restructure of the American government that was more focused on humanitarian needs and.
Shut the actual fuck up about politics, Rosie. Just shut up. You know exactly bupkis about it. And I'm tired of listening to you virtue signal about how ignorant you are about the government of your own fucking country. Okay? Just stop. You are the leftist version of the people the left makes fun of when they make fun of the right. You know nothing, you talk out your ass, and you act like you know shit. You are equally as ignorant. Shut up. I don't even care what political party you belong to. You clearly do not know what you're talking about. It has been demonstrated many times. Shut up. Anyway.
Community needs over billionaire interests. And then the third wish. Because that would cover a lot of stuff I'd like to get fixed and changed in one wish.
If she's going to bring politics up, people are going to say things. That's why I don't bring politics up, except to tell her not to bring up politics. I don't want to talk about it. Because I know there's people in my chat that don't agree with me, and that's fine. We don't have to agree. Politics is like a third rail topic. We don't talk about it, right? Her ass wants to bring it up. She wants everybody to agree with her. And then when they don't, she doesn't know enough to defend herself because she doesn't know shit. So she can't even argue. And I don't mean like scream and yell argue. I mean like educatedly argue a point. Half the shit she knows or thinks she knows is like a TikTok that she watched with a half a brain cell once, and it wasn't even correct to begin with. She knows nothing. It's aggravating. Because I do believe that politics are important, and I do think you should pay attention, and she doesn't. And this bitch boats. Anyway, I'm over it.
And then the third wish.
Sorry, K-puns. Ma, I'll get off my soapbox now, I'm sorry. Until she brings it up again, and then I'll yell at her again. Hey.
I would wish for a drastic healing and cleansing of like the planet Earth to help prevent where our environment's going. That's what
Where's our environment going, Rosie? Where's the environment going? Tell me about the environment, Rosie. I would like to hear about that. Just tell me anything. factual about the environment. Go for it. I will believe anything you have to say about the environment about as much as I'll believe what Amber has to say about the moon. So go. Jesus.
Those are the things I wish for.
Rosee wants to be talked about. She will never touch. She will touch whatever will make her that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Scooter. I'm here because I need a break from what's going on. Exactly.
Those are my 3 wishes.
Going to Pluto. Yep. Night, Lizzie B.
Thank you, Paige. Oh, right, Joanna.
What time is it?
Okay, there's like...
We'll go for about 20 more minutes, and then I need to get off because it'll be 9 o'clock my time, and I got people I need to go talk to.
Let me try reading the instructions because there's like these like cables. I think that are connecting these individual parts. Sorry, y'all.
All right, well, she pissed me off with this one. You guys want to go watch what she has to say about all gay men? Because, you know, she's a performative bitch. Since I'm already pissed off, let's go do that one. Let's go do that one. Because I'm already mad. It's blueberry jam, right? Yeah, it's this one.
At your house.
So I was listening to this while I was driving, while I was in the passenger seat, but we were driving out to Sleepy Hollow. And I was listening to it while Scar was watching it. And I was half listening because I was doing other shit on my phone. I actually had to stop and back shit up so that I could re-listen to it because I wasn't sure I had heard what I thought I heard. And then when I heard Scar going in on it, I was like, what happened? So, yeah. Right, exactly, Scooter. I know lots of things about gay men because I'm not one. I'm sure you guys have seen Zachary Michael's video about this. I think it's around the 46-minute mark. Zachary Michael talking about this because they made a video addressing it because it's about Zachary Michael is the problem. Rosie's pissed off at Zachary Michael because Zachary Michael won't be her friend. And Zachary had just made a new video about Amber. Yes, no. Rosee going after Zachary Michael and the dog Poe again. I haven't watched it, but I know it exists. And somebody brought it up to her in her chat, and hilarity ensues. So, yeah, she shoved her whole goddamn foot in her mouth. Zachary handles himself quite well, yes. I haven't watched. I used to watch Zachary way back in the day, back when I very first started watching Charlie, honestly, and I just kind of like. Okay, I'll tell you. Zachary Michael got a little too nitpicky for me when it came to the Amber reactions, like nitpicking shit that didn't matter, and so I kind of quit watching. And I still don't watch regularly, but I do occasionally watch Zachary Michael, especially when it's a topic that I just kind of want to know his opinion on. Because I have noticed that when it comes to certain things, Zachary Michael and I actually agree. And it's kind of nice to hear somebody else, especially on one of the larger channels, saying the same shit I'm saying, because it makes me feel like I'm not an idiot. I am an idiot, don't get me wrong. But it's just kind of nice. But Rosee has decided to make Zachary her, like, great nemesis right now. It's in this one, right? Or is it the other one? Ah, here we go. 4509. And Zachary doesn't have a problem making videos about her, calling her out for dumb shit. So. Casey Kloss, hello. Rosee refuses to acknowledge that she started all this shit with Zachary Michael and brings the and Zachary brings the receipt. Exactly, Jennifer. That's the other thing. Like, Zachary brings the receipts, and she's like, I never said. Yes, you did. I never did. Yes, you did. I don't remember. Well, that's funny. The internet remembers. I'm going down and yelling timber. I don't think she votes consistently. I don't know. I know she's voted at least once because she said she did. I guess I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe she never votes and she's just one of those people that likes to talk about politics but doesn't vote, which makes it even more aggravating. Because I love nothing more than to be told about politics by somebody who doesn't vote. Oh man, from my tiny phone screen, I thought she was topless. I know! The problem is I actually like the cut of this top. It's just not the color. Rosee throws rocks and hides her hands. Yes, Jennifer. Perfect. Yes. Yeah, sometimes I don't watch Jordy regularly either. The only time I've watched Jordy is when Tammy's on there. Alright. So I've got this queued up. And this will be the start of it. She does kind of jump back and forth topic-wise. And it's not very long, but... who is she yelling at? I forget. See if I can bring up the chat. I know I had this problem when I was trying to react to it. Alright. I think she's still sped up. There we go for that. I think we can do it at 2 times speed. Exactly, Card Princess. Why vote or be educated when you can just doom scroll? Pfft. You seem so concerned about the direction that your country's going. Why participate in the one thing that you can do to, you know, influence that?
I'm annoyed that you're talking about someone I don't want to talk about. I'm not annoyed that they uploaded a video about me. You don't need to come report other channels' activities to me. You're sure.
Alright, I'm gonna slow her down a little bit. She gets faster when she's pissed off.
And shut up. You're annoying. So I'm annoyed.
You're annoying.
Sorry. I don't really like blueberries. I like blackberries. Blackberries are pretty good. They're pretty tart, though.
It is you who are the ball lickers.
I sourdough was a big fat fail, so I'm using the flat dough to save it. Well, I hope that it saves it for you. I love blackberries when they're sweet, yeah. They tend to be more tart, though, I will say. Zach is a loser.
Oh, hang on. We'll go back to that. Frank, she's weird. I saw a video of her bragging about being in a mental hospital and just talking down about everybody. She was living her girl interrupted moment, I guess. Yes. That's another thing I want to talk about, but not in this stream. She acts like she doesn't want to know or isn't looking stuff up. She acts like she already fucking knows everything, and that's the problem. Oi. Well, now she's the cleanup after all the cooking. I love the cooking part, the washing up part, not so much. Yeah, it's true.
He hates heavy women and has to bash them. He's pure trash. Your word's not mine, girl.
Who was that? Bethany 4040, because everything's on the ats here. Zachary is such a loser. He hates heavy women and he has to bash them. He's pure trash. No, it's not true. Zachary covers lots of people who aren't fat women. And also, you asked for this. There's also another running theme throughout this entire thing, which is, and Rosee should know better. But we'll get there. Well, she hasn't said anything important on Fire yet, Moonlit Novel, but it's just a matter of time. That's a clean kitchen.
Alright. Let's preheat this pan. And then I think I need that clean tongue. I do have clean tongues. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Hello, Bailey love.
Sorry, I can't do it without doing that. And she's trying to be so prissy and shit because she's mad and she does that. Bitch, if you stood up, you wouldn't have to look like that while you're trying to cook.
Wait, so are we or aren't we supposed to talk about ZM mixed messages? I'm not sure what you mean, Catloo.
Catloo, I see you.
I just don't want to fucking talk about it.
Sansa Bear's in here. I love blueberries. Damn it, Sansa Bear.
You find it a pattern that gay men don't like obese women. You know, Carmen? I've noticed that pattern too.
First mistake, Carmen made a blanket statement. Second mistake, acknowledging it. Third mistake, agreeing with it. Rosee's an ally. Gay men are a marginalized group that Rosee should be an ally for because she's bi, queer, something, I don't know. So it's okay to be an ally when it works in your favor. But as soon as there's somebody who you think falls into that category, it's okay to go bash that entire category. By the way, Rosee knows this. Zachary Michael does not identify as male. Zachary Michael identifies as non-binary, which would remove them from the gay male category. So what gay men liking or disliking fat women has to do with Zachary Michael is irrelevant. But Rosee just runs with it because it's convenient for her to A, misgender Zachary Michael in this moment, and B, just agree to a fucking blanket statement that she should know better than to agree to. Any blanket statement cannot be agreed to. Period. Yeah, I keep waiting for her to catch the sleeves on fire, but she hasn't done it yet. And this is her face after she agrees. This is the face she's making after she agrees with Carmen. Oh yeah, I've noticed that too. I've noticed that pattern too. I've noticed that gay men don't like fat women. Really? How many gay men do you know? Like, how many gay men could you possibly know? Even if every man you know was gay, that's how many men in the world who are gay? You don't know every fucking gay man in the world.
It's odd. I don't quite understand it, like the psychology or whatever, but I've noticed that pattern too.
The psychology of gay men not liking fat women? Can you quote me a study on that? Can you tell me what institution ran that study of the gay male preference towards fat women? I would like to read that research because you seem to be quoting something. There's no psychology behind it. You're talking out your ass. You're agreeing to a comment that, I'm sorry, is a homophobic comment. And you're agreeing to it. You're a great ally, Rosee. A+ fucking ally over here. Idiot Witch says, this whole part reminds me of the song Let's Generalize About Men from My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I've not seen that, but I've heard things. I've never watched it. Honestly, the title of it pissed me off so much I wouldn't watch the show. I am that guy. I'm sorry. Most of her identities are BS. Not surprised she can't respect anyone else's. I don't know what all of her identities are. And if you want to tell me anything, you know, fine. But if you're gonna assume an identity like an ally, I expect you to act like one. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh yeah, she was including. I don't know if she got Pulpy in there, but she definitely threw Jordy under the bus. She threw Alex's Shook in there. Maybe she did throw Pulpy in there, and Michael B. Petty. I don't personally know if all of them identify as male. I don't know, so I can't even go out on a limb for those guys. It wouldn't surprise me if some of them don't, but I don't know. But I do know, and so does Rosee, that Zachary Michael does not identify as male. Zachary Michael is non-binary. Has been for a really long time. Right? I mean, yeah, everybody slips up and uses he, him pronouns, and Zachary even made a big video about, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But not only does Rosee know that, but Rosee's talked to Zachary Michael about it. When she decided that she had like a moment where she came out to her mother in a moment of rage or something. I forget how the whole quote goes, but she came out to her mother as non-binary. And it's like, you are so fucking desperate to kiss Zachary Michael's ass and get his attention that you make up this fucking coming out story to your mom about being non-binary. Are you for real? That is like disgusting to me. And then to pull this shit. I've noticed that too. Noticed it where? Exactly. She only knows internet people. I've gotten behind. Here we go. It's really good. It's about the main character's journey being an undiagnosed, then diagnosed with BPD, then her dealing with it. It could be pretty heavy at times. I also don't watch sitcoms, and I thought it was a sitcom. I could be wrong. I don't even hear them all identifying as gay. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's just making assumptions. Zachary made a good point. Well, I know she's making assumptions. Zachary made a good point about it, that he was drawn to Amber because she was a lesbian, not because she was fat. He found familiarity there as a gay individual. Yeah. And I think Zachary went on to say that he identifies queer, but in the moment, I mean, obviously, you know, he also said that, you know, sexual identity is fluid. So, you know. No, Zachary Michael goes out of their way to not talk about the size or the appearances usually of the girls unless it is relevant to whatever's being discussed. Like if it comes to like health or something like that, then it's that, you know, but he's gotten, and he never really did. When the nitpicking thing with Zachary Michael that turned me off would be like, I don't know, Amber would pick up a yellow pen and Zachary would be like, oh my God, yellow. I'm like, it's bitch eating crackers over here. Like, it just got a little too much. Yeah, prior to this, she's very much made sure to use Zachary, they, them, no pronouns. Yeah, and then continues to use he, him pronouns to this whole thing. But again, Zachary did point it out that he, him is not a huge deal for them. However, in this situation, it's different. Because not only has she misgendered him, knowing, but then continues to do so using male pronouns and agreeing with this fucking disgusting comment from Bethany4040. Wait, no, who said that? That wasn't Carmen. Bethany's comment was just annoying. Carmen Red over here. I got you. I got your number. And then we've got poor Just Jamie over here trying to insert some kind of sanity. I know Pulpy identifies as a gay man. It's come up in Chantel's homophobic moments. Chantel's not homophobic. What are you talking about? Our girls are anything but homophobic. I keep picking at this and I should stop.
It's interesting.
Yeah, she's doing it to be mean. It's not an accident.
Because it's always fat women, not fat men.
Zachary's talked about fat men.
Interesting.
Zachary's talked about skinny women. I don't know if he's talked about skinny men. I haven't really watched, but you can go to Zachary's catalog and scroll through their videos and you can see the topics that Zachary's covered.
No. But I don't have any real insightful commentary to add to that point, so I've never really brought it up, but I've noticed it too. Exactly, Linda. That's what I'm saying.
Scooter. I think there's a comment from Family Guy that was like, what's the guy who says giggity all the time? His dad transitions, and anyway, the neighbor across the street, you know, keeps watching or something. And he's like, so what's his name yells at him, and he's like, what was it? I can be supportive, but still think it's fascinating or something like that. I'm like, yeah, kind of. It's kind of how it is.
Anyway, I just want to cook and hang out. I'm not trying to
Zach's
get into
funeral
shit.
videos were hilarious.
So let's just move on. I mean, if you're not entertained, you're welcome to go, hon. I don't know what the fuck is up with the chat, the vibe of the chat today, but I'm over it.
You suck. Who was that? That was Gordor Horde says maybe you should be more entertaining so people don't start talking about other creators. Hey, Zincat. Well, you came in at a good time.
I'm cooking, so if that's not entertaining enough for you, bye. Yeah, people
Joe Hannafreedom, we do not speak of him.
are on one tonight, Sunny, for real. Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate you, hun.
I think that's the end of the little tirade. I'm checking the chat. Yeah, Jamie steps in again and tries to be somewhat... bring some sanity to the room, but... good luck with that.
Ladies shouldn't swear.
Yeah, because now she goes on to talk about powdered sugar and how you can make powdered sugar by putting it in a blender. You cannot, by the way. Maybe a mortar and pestle, I don't know. But I know for a fact you cannot do it in a blender. I've tried. Here you go.
Y'all, when people, like, make nasty videos about me, you don't need to come report it to me in my comments every time. It's just unproductive, in my opinion. So I'm not gonna watch it, and I don't care to know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, this was the spilled sugar that she couldn't possibly walk across. Or was it the blueberries? I can't remember. I don't actually care. And then we start talking about Christmas trees. I was making sure that was the end of it. And my headset's getting ready to die. Alright, it's 9 o'clock anyway. Go ahead and put a hat in the comment section. Powdered sugar needs cornstarch. Oh. Yeah, I don't exactly know how you make powdered sugar, but I know it's not in a blender. But I also know Rosee doesn't know shit about that, so... Yamano, that one stream where she was trying to say that... Wait, okay. That you're talking about Chantel, right? Yes, my favorite... The Zach's funeral videos are always funny. Well, if fat men were lol cows too and not horror cows like Boogie, I'm sure more people would cover them. Yeah, Boogie, no. I'm not touching that. Quagmire, thank you guys. Sorry. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she can't help but keep doubling down. She knows it's wrong. Right. We've got... Zach points this out, but I'm going to point it out too, because it's pretty fucking obvious at this point. We got Rosee defending Amber and her transphobic fucking joke. Fuck off. We've got... That's being the most recent one. We've got Rosee in here agreeing with a homophobic statement about a blanket statement about a group of people. Misgendering Zachary Michael knowingly. And then continuing to use the wrong gender pronouns knowingly through, I don't know, that was what? 10, maybe 15 minutes of her stream. Right? And I think there's another case that Zach brought up that I can't think of off the top of my head because I don't think I've witnessed it yet, but I will. These are not the actions of an ally. And it's pissing me off because she wants the title of ally. She wants everybody to look at her and be like, oh, Rosee's an ally. She wants the accolades of being an ally, but she doesn't want to put the work in. You know, if you gotta tell people you're a fucking ally, you're probably doing it wrong. People should just know that you are, or not even question it. You know? I don't know. And you definitely shouldn't have moments like this in your fucking live streams where you're agreeing to statements like this. I've noticed that too. Noticed what? You know, after calling Zachary Michael trash. But. Alright. In Zach's stream today, he found out she's still talking about him on Reddit. She needs a hobby that isn't Zachary Michael. You hope Girl World becomes more lighthearted, kind of annoyed Rosee Kool-Aid manned her way. That's a good way of putting it. I'm going to go back to covering Anna, honestly, because, I mean, Anna's a train wreck, but she's a fun train wreck. Yeah, exactly what I mean. She defends ALR's transphobia. Yeah. It was the blueberries, not the sugar. Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me for the stream. I hope we had some fun. We definitely got to see Chantel back in wherever the fuck she is. Canada. She's in a hotel, I think. I don't know. But that is a weird towel for a hotel. So I think she's actually in her actual house. So there's that. And yeah, road. I know. So we went over Chantel. We started watching Amber even through Studio Deets' cut, which was very good, and you should go watch it. Even watching that, Amber's dry as toast. So yeah, Anna's cringe, but like, yeah, not really phobic. She says dumb shit, but it's not this level, you know? And I don't think I've ever heard her say anything like this. And I've never heard her double down on something like this. Anyway. Yeah, and then we went over Rosee some. And that's all we've got. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it all. I will have some videos up sometime this week. I got tomorrow. I'll probably put something up tomorrow. I'm sorry guys, I've just not been well. And that's all I've got for you guys. So I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.